Hey, go, Dad. Go put your cape on. Oh, dang. I didn't even put gaming on me. I ain't even put nothing on there. I'm tripping. Get it. It's one of them big chill nights.
Freaky Fridays and the days.
Man,
And here, man, 12:30 in the AM hour, man. I already killed 3 vampires and 2 werewolves. So been a good start. It's only what 23 minutes in. Right on, right on. Oh,
Trying to catch some whippersnaps out of the consciousness, ocean, seas, and shit.
in the basement. I don't do the chip shapers. I catch them, man. Chip shapers.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they
let me
good.
type in so if you drop some of that 14-gram knowledge, I'll remember.
Shit. What we got on the hook tonight, Big Chill? I see the niggas getting in tune right now with the spill.
Come on in, man. Hit that link, man.
Doing what
Join.
it do, my dude, my nigga in June, the nigga that represent up on that moon, the nigga with that shit that y'all ain't ready for, high noon. Nigga, we really in tune. So we know.
Coming soon.
Okay, how the hell?
Well, the TV just said big chill. What news channel was that?
Big
No
Chill, put on a
fucking.
gun, dog. Don't do it.
Fox News, man, just said big chill. Something about as we were talking, I hear him say the big chill. I'm like, what the fuck? Fox News at Canada. It's 12:30 right now. I don't know where you're at, but the Fox News with
Right now
fucking
at 12:32, so I see some fox a peep through a bush. I see some little funny eyes dance in my light.
Trump. Yeah, man, it
Yeah.
just said my name, man. Fox News just said my name. But they were talking about a cold front coming. That was weird. It's beautiful.
I can't even watch that. I don't know how many pictures it's supposed to even be. Damn.
Oh yeah.
News just called me a while ago. We need Master Creator up in this space right now. Let me hit up my dude. Like, yo, come up in this bitch. Come shake up the ripple.
Oh man, Mr. Kabasi, yeah. Oh yeah, baby. That's all. That's all. That's all. Gotta relax, relax.
Big chill, man. Buy one cup of coffee right now for relax, brother.
Always, always, always relaxation, continuation, and dedication to our God's creation. One thing, one day, everything right. Brother, brother, brother. What, Nabi, man? Long time to see Nabi. I don't know what happened. I think you guys kicked me out of your server, man. Did I fall asleep one time snoring or having sex with the wife or something? I don't know. I apologize. Sorry, YouTube. I was just kidding, but maybe that could have happened. I don't know. I was trying to look for Nabi's server. I had a whole bunch of servers. I know I deleted some servers, but I did not delete Nabi's server. I was trying to find it the other day on my Discord. I couldn't find it.
Define it.
Yeah, I couldn't find it. Nabi's great people, great soul, amazing spirit. I've encountered him in many past lives. Great guy. Oh, that shit's solid. Look at that. That's some homemade stuff. Look how dark that is. Proper, proper. Warm to you, true. You go silent.
Oh, my bad. I didn't even know I was
We can't hear you. I can't see YouTube either, but if you're talking to YouTube, we can't hear you.
yeah, I'm trying to what's the name? Oh yeah.
Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes.
YouTube should
I
be
got some
up
nice,
here.
I got some nice
My
old
phone
cannabis.
found itself calling you well just now. That shit was crazy. Like what the fuck?
Cannabis and mushroom cookies. They're a little old.
I
Can't
was
eat them.
about to say, man, they
I'm
can
gonna,
hear me on YouTube.
I'm gonna give them to the raccoons, man.
What's up, Mr.
Some cannabis
Skeleton?
and mushroom cookies. They love it. 20 minutes, they're gonna be high. We'll watch some high raccoons. It's pretty funny.
That deer piss.
For real,
No, I wouldn't give
son.
the raccoon their piss, man. Come on, just mushroom marijuana cookies. They just float around for a while. They get a little buzz. Nothing crazy. I one time gave a seagull acid. I didn't see if it tripped. It flew away.
Deer piss, come hear this.
Let's see if I
Everybody got the spaceship, but they don't want to steer it.
I know. I just hit Master Creator up. Hopefully, he be able to pop in.
Takes me straight home.
Call of
I got.
Duty, and you know it. The Call of the.
And just send the boy creator a message to what me not hear him answer. Him probably at work or in Ghana in bed.
Yeah, yeah. I know he probably closing that piece. It should be close to that time. It should be close to that time. I don't know. No, I think I want to play this other game my son was playing, bro. This dang, I'm gonna have to go on his profile though. This lock on mine is Helldivers.
Man, what up to the chat, bro? I'm just listening in.
Oh, nothing. You just chilling
Salute King.
up in here, just chilling, man.
Man, bro, this is dope. I like listening to y'all's. Listening to y'all kind of keep me out of my own head. You know, y'all got some real abstract thinking going on, so it's cool to listen in. But it's extra special now because I just pulled up to the crib and these people ain't see me pull up, man. So I'm watching these people vandalize my neighbor house.
Oh, right on.
Oh, dang.
That is crazy.
With
Yeah,
Nobby.
yeah, yeah. People watching be
With
hitting
Nobby.
sometimes.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah,
Take a
they just pulled a
baseball bat.
whole bush out the front of that motherfucker.
Go beat the fuck out of them, man. Don't pull
You
out no
got your
gun.
goddamn mind. I got an LLC. You know what that means? I minds my goddamn business.
Big chill. This ain't Canada, bro.
No, I don't mean you gotta protect your neighbor. That's my block, man. I'm sorry. I live on
Yeah.
a
This
non-neighbor
ain't
block.
Canada,
Ain't
bro.
nobody coming there.
Nah, this the suburbs, big dog.
Nigga,
I don't even know them like that.
we ain't got niggas like Drake over here, bro. We need more ammo.
Dang.
Remember what God said, eh?
Oh,
Respect thy neighbor, but that word respect, halim halal, that also means to protect too. So I'm just saying, man. I do speak Arabic. Just saying. It does mean not just respect. With the respect comes protection. You have to protect your neighbor. I'm just
In
saying, man.
tune, in tune.
Come
Got a couple more Junes to see that
on,
moon, bro.
man.
Be
That's
patient.
Samaritan text. Old Gilgamesh stuff. Come on, man.
why you
I'm
got
just saying. Remember what happened to Spider-Man? The guy he did it fucking robbed the guy and he let him go. That same guy went and killed his uncle. Motherfucker, cross my path. I'm squishing you like an ant. I'm sorry.
Bro, I've
Nigga
been
rob my
around for
neighbor
a
house.
minute,
That
more
mean
for
he
minding
just
my
robbed my
business.
house, huh?
I know you got to mind your business. True that, brother. I hear you, man. I ain't know you. I hear you more.
Oh
But I'm no.
shit, you good? I
son,
know
blew
Stop
off,
better.
talking that big chill.
son
You
blew
I
better
off
know the
stop.
that
situation. I
14
know
drip
whether or not to know
drop.
when to jump in and when not to.
There's a nigga
This
say
ain't no
you.
regular shit.
About that 14 grand.
I ain't gonna stunt, bro. I just did 7 grand, not 14.7.
Wicked.
That's still a good.
You know, a different type of time, bro.
Yeah, I
Seven
could have
grams at
did
night.
14, but that's just what was there, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
What, what time is it where you at?
Right now, 12:41 in a bad man.
Same as me.
Oh, bro. Oh yeah. So I don't know. That's different though. You typically do them at night. I never do them at night.
What?
Yeah, most times I do it only at night, actually. The DMT is what I like to do in the daytime because you have some type of thing with the sun. I don't know what it is, but yeah, that's the vibration. But mushroom, I love that thing that I like dead at night time, you know?
So do you stay up pretty late or do you go to sleep right after you start tripping?
So pretty much, I think they said at 10 o'clock and I got work at 7 a.m. So usually it's like, what, 7 hours, something like that. So I'm going to kind of cut it short. So maybe go to bed about 2 o'clock. I have another 2 hours to fuck around. And then I'm going to go to bed and wake up and go to work.
Oh, damn.
That
But
ain't
right now,
that
we
much
are
power to you.
scary hours right now. So we just say fucking.
No, I'm good.
I'm waiting a little bit.
So you say usually you do it in the daytime, brother?
Oh man, like damn near first thing in the morning, for real.
Smart thing to do. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I know I done did it at night before, and I thought I was good, boy, and I went to sleep, and I woke up in the middle of the night, boy, and that high was waiting for my ass.
What that mean?
I mean, I woke up and I was tripping off my ass as soon as I woke up. 3 o'clock in the morning. All about what I've learned, like just experimenting with it, is if I'm gonna do anything, even close to later in the evening, if right before I go to sleep, I want to mix a little Jamaican blue vervain into my tea, it don't really matter, man. I'll sleep. I'll sleep my way.
I don't really worry about sleep too much because, you know, as a regular, I'm trying to undefine everything that's defined, you know what I mean? So I'm just on another time to tell you the truth. But I feel you.
How long you usually sleep?
Say that again?
Usually sleep.
2 o'clock, 2 a.m.
He sleeps at Walmart when he work, man. He goes behind in the aisle and builds a box. No work, man. Sleep, man. Right?
Pretty much, bro. I don't really sleep when I fall asleep. I don't even dream, my brother.
Hey, what hit harder? Sleeping at work or sleeping at church?
That's the gun trial. What about the cocaine in the White House?
What about the fish in the drawer?
You can do it.
Regal in the building. Edie Steve in the building. Light skin.
Cocaine they found in the White House.
Light skin Siegel.
Hey, Mama Jill walking now, true. It's not all CNN. Hate Trump, hate Trump. Fox now is hate Biden. So she's seen news. She never even knew that Biden's son did cocaine and is a crackhead. So it's all new shit to her. You know, she don't know about that shit. She just found all this shit. She's like, I knew it. His father looked like a crackhead. I knew he had a crackhead son. I knew it. She saw a video of him smoking crack. I knew it. And then they found cocaine in the White House. She's, I knew it was him. The whole White House is probably on coke. And they say Trump's bad. Oh, Biden looked like a cokehead. See?
Got that Dimitri.
Watch it, Biden beside his father. Hunter beside his father. They both look like cokehead. She funny now. She's funny.
Allegedly, bitch.
Hey, Biden's strictly on autopilot, nigga. Biden got that.
They don't have to drug test the politicians because they're gonna find all illegal drugs in them.
Hey, y'all ever seen that dude who was listed on for like domestic violence
Ain't
and
nobody home.
financial bankruptcies and all that shit? And he was like, "Is this basketball or football player?" And he was like, "Neither one. This is Congress."
Whoa, yeah, I saw that. Yep.
Wow.
Man, if I was a crackhead and my dad was president of the United States, man, that'd be a goal for me to smoke crack in the White House. So, as a crackhead, vibes you got to give him. That's like high tier. He's like the highest of all crackheads. That's all I got to say, man. That's like, you can't reach.
Like,
That's serious, man.
like the king of the
Well,
crack.
Allegedly.
allegedly. And I think crack pipe blew up in the face, huh?
A bottle man. It ain't nothing but a gangster party.
I'm picture perfect. I painted a perfect picture.
A picture perfect. I bet you bring perfect picture.
Switching back.
I got my hand on my gun because they got me on the run. Free Tupac, that's all on my mind.
Waiting on the outcome.
Waiting on the outcome.
Man.
Waiting on a nigga bitch so I could pour out.
Ain't nothing but a gangster party.
Blow that
See,
shit
I
up.
said,
Yeah. That's on the beginning. He's like, come out of that. Ain't nothing but a gangster party.
Confirming next cover point. Stand by. Friendly UAV online.
Hey, does anybody still mess with that other radio thing? What was that thing called? Remember that?
5 points compromised.
Where's that? Where's that? Which one?
Not Discord, but the other thing.
Which one? What's that one called?
It's like a radio. Like a radio, and people mute you, and then they unmute you. Like, okay, you can join the conversation.
Clubhouse.
That one. Clubhouse.
Yeah,
Clubhouse.
Clubhouse. Yeah, Clubhouse.
Oh shit.
I was going through my music, and I seen this one music. I was like, what song is this? I was like, oh, this is that song that dude on the Clubhouse put on my. He was trying to plug it, and so I bumped the song, and the song is cool, but the damn song still only got 200 views. I'm like, damn, he just never tried to make it popular, I guess. But
Cool. What's up?
Enemies inside the perimeter.
yeah, I'd have to look. It's true, I'd have to search it. It was on like my recommended. I seen it, and I was like, man, I haven't heard that song.
Damn. So I got an update for y'all, bro. This is a prime example why I mind my goddamn business. See, turns out the neighbors was in the damn house the whole time. They didn't turn the light on and shit. I guess these people who came was looking for something because they was literally digging up shit, like pulling up the bush and all this shit in the front yard. So I guess something that got buried and they found that shit and dipped off.
Inside the perimeter.
Damn.
Yeah. Boy, if you a grown black man in America and you don't know how to find your goddamn business, you not a grown black man in America.
Is you all white?
Or any girl fan. But hey, that kind of reminds me of what was that old ass pimp movie called? I don't even know what the movie's called. I just know it's got some cold scenes in it where he's like, he was with Richard Pryor and he's like, how much did I pay for that car? He's like, 40,000. What, 35? No, it's 40,000. He's like, motherfucker, can you buy that? Because he was trying to put the other pimp in his place because the other pimp was trying to be like, you ain't a good pimp. You just no feeler.
I don't know which one that is.
We're getting hit hard.
It's Superfly. I think it's called Superfly.
I've seen Superfly at least 10 times.
Yeah. It's got Richard Pryor. Which one's got Richard Pryor in it? You know, it's bro. The one I'm talking about is like old. It's like hella old. It's like 1974.
Is that like the Wayne
old.
Brother films or? Was that one of his
Richard
films?
Pryor not in Superfly.
Richard
That's
Pryor
no.
was.
It's
Game
like
is inside the perimeter.
it was
You might be
Richard
thinking of
Pryor.
Harlem
Be
Nights or
located.
some shit.
Secure the
Yeah,
target
I
area.
forget.
No, wait.
Yeah.
Harlem Nights is new compared to this. I'm talking about old.
The
I thought this shit. This is like into the Dragon era, like Bruce Lee, like
old
just
one.
past. It's a pimp movie. It's about a pimp. The pimp is like, it's
It's
just the
like
girl's like, I,
Point compromised.
he's like,
Secure
different
the
kind of
area.
movie. It was not porn too, man. Not porn. It was weird. I think that was the Wayne brothers' father, right?
you heard the hoe. Your girl tells me.
A little
Now
bit of
we can have this like gentlemen, or we can get into some old school gangster shit.
that was 70. Yeah,
Talking about?
78.
I know what you're talking about.
Friendly UAV on station.
Yeah, it's got some cold lines in that
Secure
movie,
the
bro.
containment next
That's
round.
some old ass
Standby.
movie, but
Damn, now you got me thinking about it.
Shaft, man. Shaft was wicked too. The original one was a
Security
rude
update.
motherfucker.
Move to the hard point.
Shaft was wicked.
No, because that is Superfly though.
Is that Superfly?
Yeah, but Richard Pryor not in Superfly. I don't think. I
It
don't
was,
remember that.
and
No,
then it wasn't
no,
He can
Richard
Superfly.
have it look
Pryor.
like some gangster shit.
He talking
Oh,
about what's the name? He talking about the one pimp movie. It's called
It
dang,
is
what's it
a good
called,
movie.
man?
It's an old ass movie, and it's like it's crazy that it's about him.
Yeah,
Crazy
it's
that
with
it's like
Goldie.
it's like
It's
that's
with
the
Goldie.
pimp.
That's where Snoop
it's
Dogg
with
got
the
his
like
pimp
it's
movie from.
Tell him
yep.
church.
I
The
mean, I know
Mac.
what
It's
it is.
called the
The
Mac.
Mac.
That's what it's called. The
The
Mac.
Mac.
Mac, yeah.
Yeah, the Mac.
Mac.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there it is.
He's like, motherfucker, you ain't got money. He's like, I ain't got money. I ain't got money. He's like, he tells Richard Pryor, he's like, how much money? He's like, how much I pay for that Rolls Royce? He's like, I sold it for 35,000. 30,000. He's like, no, 35,000. 35,000. And then he turns to the other thing, goes, can you buy that?
He said 35,000 plus 10 that I gave you, 35,000 plus 10 plus the 5 I got. He like, nigga, motherfucker, can you buy that? That was one of the hype parts.
Oh, yeah. It was
That one
cold. And
and
then,
when he told Richard Pryor he was gonna shoot him, the police and told him
yeah.
run. And he was like, I ain't gonna run because I ain't no motherfucking track star. You
Yeah.
gonna if you gonna kill me, motherfucker.
Damn.
I
That was
go.
cold. Oh, that's crazy. Some of the coldest shit. Hey, who told me? Oh, my girl told me this actually. Bro, she's like, you wouldn't believe like some of the way that human beings behave is all based of stuff we saw on the TV screen. And
Yeah,
I'm like, you know what? I gotta give it to you because it's real. That's
For
just true,
sure.
bro. That's the Matrix. That's the Matrix's Matrix.
Real shit.
yeah, it is.
Nah, man, it's bullshit. It's all genetics, man. Your daddy was a murderer, you're gonna be a murderer. Your daddy was a pimp, you're gonna be a pimp. Man. You even got
So,
raised around your
Dang,
daddy.
big deal.
You
dog,
still
on
gonna be a
dog.
pimp. If your daddy's a pimp, you're gonna smack a hoe. You're gonna be a pimp. I'm just hypothetically speaking, of course.
I don't know, Big Chill, about that one, man.
Yeah, me neither, bro, because I definitely ain't fucking with no hair on.
Normal people. I'm talking about that. I'm talking about girls. I know people that weren't raised around their daddies, and then you got the same traits, man. And if you pimp, it's in your genetics, man. Could just be an East Coast thing. I don't know.
If you pimp, it's in your genetics.
Everybody I
Pimping gene is a pimping gene sound like some pimp ass shit though. I ain't gonna hold you.
from like Nova Scotia, they were raised around their dad, and their dads were pimps, and they're pimps. It's like genetic, man. But it could be location too. I'm just saying.
When did you stop pimping, Big Chill?
Hey,
Oh,
man,
Big Still be pimping. Big Still be po pimping.
When
I'll
you,
be big pimping like Dr. Feelgood. Remember Dan Aykroyd, the Detroit pimp? Yeah, man, we do it different up here. You know what I mean?
Uh,
wait, hold on, let me make sure
uh,
Remember
I don't get
Aykroyd?
I don't get in trouble.
Yeah, that was a wicked movie still. Dr. Feelgood.
on
That's
remember that part on the other guys when Will Ferrell's like explaining to Mark Wahlberg what he did in college, and then Mark Wahlberg's like, "Oh my gosh, you were a pimp." He's like, "No, no, nothing like that."
I like Marky,
Like,
man, and
like
Pharaoh. He's funny too, man. I
come
gotta
on,
He
come
said
girls.
nothing like
And
that.
he's like, you were a pimp. He's like, no, no, nothing like that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
no.
he's over here like starting to wear
Like
Kangol
that.
hats and fur coats, and he got gold leaf on with the knife, with the switchblade, acting hella wild.
You got that Pontiac K car converted into a fake Rolls Royce. That was the '80s. You know what I mean? It looked like a Rolls Royce though, but really it was like a Pontiac K car, but it was square. You just change some
Like,
end
okay,
side door little skirts, and it's a Mercedes Benz.
let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. See, that's how I know where I grew up, but was kind of hood, because like we didn't copy what we saw on TV, yet we knew we looked like gangsters. It was
What
crazy.
do you think about, man?
We
I know
did.
you tell
We copied
I
we
just
copied
run
stuff
around
we seen
outside.
on TV.
I just run around outside. That's all.
We was
I
bad,
mean, but
but
that's
then when
what
we watched the gang movies, it just made it
We
work.
don't have gangs. We just family in my hood, man.
like it was different. I don't know. It was just the shit just hit different.
Uh,
Ugh.
like I said, when they came out with colors,
Color, 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 color,
yeah,
color.
everybody was banging.
Hey, what you was doing when Electric Boogaloo came out though?
Breaking.
Hey, man, on the street corner, right in front of the grocery stores, getting 50 cents,
Man,
getting
what?
eats, man. So
There
we
was
can
a
go.
cold track.
We were breakers, man. I was a breaker.
There was a cold track by the game that never got It never got publicized because I don't know. They didn't put it on the thing, but it leaked onto YouTube back in the early 2000s. The name of the song was called Blood Walk. And there's a lyric in Bloodwalk where the game he spits something like he's like I'm a what do you say something like I'm a hit you up like Don Cheadle in Colors playing Rocket, but the shit sounded dope and I was like damn I haven't heard that in a long time. I don't think I've ever heard anyone mention that. But that's a
Hey
fact.
man, game is solid. Game,
Game
they
was
be talking
good.
West
Game
Coast
was
legends and
strong.
they be leaving game out. I ain't from the West
But
Coast. I lived over there for a couple years. But hey man, I vouch for the
yeah,
game for sure.
That game is
but,
cool.
but But the game, something happened where I think the game got like he got punked in public, and that's when they were like, that's when they took away cred from the game, and it was like, oh,
Man,
what?
that
Like,
game ain't got
uh,
punk.
We
Punk.
got punked. He never get punked, man.
that's what
Yeah,
I
when did that
heard
happen?
though.
Man, what
Brother
are
is
you
Yo,
I
what's
heard
the
something
talking
real
like
about?
deal,
that.
Joe?
brother is
You
certified.
heard?
No nobody punking off game. No way. I never heard that.
Who?
The game, yo, man, Puff Daddy put a hit out on Drake. He put that shit in 100. It's a song. I'm not talking no bullshit. This is real deal. Game put it in a song. And he told, I got a vet for everyone in OV, U40, because this song happened 6 years ago. People never pay attention to the lyrics. P. Diddy put a hit on Drake. And Game said, come, don't worry about none.
Man,
Make
Big
the song
Chill, man.
100.
Sound like
You
y'all
know,
really
You stop
believe
believing
this shit.
Come
conspiracy.
on,
This
Don,
shit
move it,
wild.
Bill.
It nigga sound like this shit real.
I mean, I'm not
That's
a Drizzy
crazy,
fan.
ain't it?
I'm a fan for my city, right? But I still believe Kendrick's a munchkin. I'm just saying.
Man, bro, you ain't gonna be disrespecting Kendrick on here.
I can't
He
disrespect
ain't
munchkin.
disrespecting
I'm not
Drake.
disrespecting him.
You ain't
I
gonna do
can't
that.
disrespect little people. No
He's like,
disrespecting
you
little
better be
people.
See that
talking
nigga
about
walking,
you better
pacing
be
back
talking about
and
Nipsey
forth doing
Hussle
the
when you're
Drake
talking
Coming
about
walk
back.
right
Kendrick.
now, nigga.
He's coming. I don't know where Drizzy is, but he's coming. Drizzy's coming back.
Drake
Where are you,
cake.
Drizzy? Come and
Oh
show
hell
us.
no, no, dude. I
Like
mean,
I said,
Jill, you can't bring up Spears to Drake, bruh.
he
Drake is
busted.
fake, bruh.
He's
Drake is a
getting his veneers.
Kardashian
He
with a
was getting
boy's
new
body,
veneers.
bruh.
He's getting veneers. He'll be back in a couple days. Just chill. Just chill. He'll be back.
Bruh.
Just fucking know.
Well, he's worse than Don Cheadle in Colors playing Rocket. You know what I'm saying?
I like J. Cole. Out of
But
all this crap, I
don't
never
make
paid
me
attention
feel like
to J.
arguing
Cole.
the black man with the lightning strikes,
J.
but
Cole, man. I like J. Cole. That's all I'm saying.
Man, yeah,
I
J. Cole hard.
I'm not a Drizzy fan. I don't like Kendrick. He's too short. I don't like little people rapping. But I
don't
mean,
Man,
know.
you ain't gonna keep saying that and then back somebody that got a BBL.
Come on, man. Take that shit. Go viral, True. Come on.
You can't do that, man. You cannot do that.
I'm
You
just
gotta
saying,
fire
let's
back,
get
True.
it
You
Like
right.
he
gotta tell
has
them
a
Gold Boy not that
BBL.
good.
Look,
You gotta
They
tell them
tell me
Green Bay
holding
is washed
no
up.
punches.
he got a
I'm
BBL,
just saying,
man.
hip hop ain't for hip hop ain't for little people, okay? You got to be at least
He
five
see,
foot three.
hey, he seen
Hey,
Nicki Minaj BBL. He said, "I need that." Who your doctor? Who is your
Hip hop
doctor?
is a sport.
Bro, it all started. It all stems from the Booty Warrior.
wait,
It all
what?
it all it all stems from the prison.
Now we can do
It,
this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way.
or we can do it the hard way.
Oh, I
Of
know
course,
who
it's
you are, Chris
hard.
Hansen. I call you Chris Handsome.
Oh yeah, you know the Booty Warrior got killed in prison though. The Booty Warrior just got killed in prison not too long ago.
Oh, get out.
No,
Get
he
back.
didn't.
Yeah, he had on the back and he
No.
got killed. You go look it up. Go look it up, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, well, man, I'm gonna have to pour a bottle of baby formula for a Booty Warrior.
Yeah, you can't kick it with him no
Mm.
more.
Dude, you was thinking that?
Oh, that BBL Drizzy go hard though. BBL Drizzy. I want to hear the one that the one Drake made did a song off of it though. I gotta see that. I gotta hear it.
I'm thinking about you, girl.
I want to
Hip
hear
hop
the
is a
original.
sport.
Ghostwriting his shit or doing the guidance tracks or whatever they want to call them, the reference tracks. I
Yeah.
just want to hear the real shit. It's kind of like old buddy that Biggie took his whole flow from.
Ooh.
Biggie stole a flow from someone?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Wait, what?
He
And
took
he
his
stole
whole style. He
Biggie
took his
Smalls was
name. He
his
took his
name
way he
before.
rap.
One point. Tupac's
He was
brethren,
on
named
the
Biggie
street.
Smalls.
Yo, hold on. Make the man talk now, man. Who biggest steal whose flow?
Yeah. From who?
What up,
Hold up, I gotta
Shavinga?
look up buddy.
Yeah, whose flow? Plus, he stole this white boy's name that Tupac gave big up because he shot Puffy, killed him. Just because his name was Biggie Smalls and he was out before Biggie. Check it out, YouTube.
Oh no.
Hypothetically speaking, of course.
What's
Puffy,
up,
fuck you.
It's
You
Ricky
can't
true.
see
Flowers?
me.
You hear this? You
Check out, there
hear
was a
this?
It
Biggie
was
Smalls
all
before
on
Biggie
the
Smalls.
street.
It was a white kid. And Tupac gave him a shout out. He was a friend of Tupac's before he met Biggie Smalls from New York City. I mean, a joke, man. Come
Man,
on. I'm a Biggie Teeth. And if Biggie really did blow Puffy in the office that the security guard saw, yo, X the Biggie. Sorry, no Bati man belong in hip hop.
There's no way, bro. There's
I know.
no
I'm gonna
way.
be a security guard. I don't believe
Man,
that
I'm
shit.
not saying there's no way, but I'm just saying
Hey,
how
in
much
tune, you ain't
can
find
I
that shit
take?
yet in tune?
man, you not man.
Tune, bro.
Oh
How
yeah,
much
yeah, yeah. Dude name was Big
can
Daddy
I
from
take?
Mississippi.
I can't take it.
But then how is that though? That mean he had to be listening to his slaps.
He was signed to a major label. You know how it go. The people at the label they go and scout smaller talent. That smaller talent ain't got the money or the resources to sue them once they take their shit. So they pretty much just just like comedians be stealing jokes, rappers be stealing styles and shit. But they run with it and publish it. So by the time the smaller rapper want to do something about it and sue and shit, you gonna need hundreds of thousands of dollars to do it, and you ain't got that. Yeah, dude name was Big Daddy. He dropped an album called the Mississippi Doug's Boys back in '93. And if you listen to it, it sounds just like them reference tracks that you hear Drake be having and shit, where
Yeah.
it's just word for word, same style, same flow, same words for the most part. But crazy part is how he took the dude name pretty much.
Dang.
Just like Rick Ross and the real Ricky Freeway Ross.
Yeah. But I can
I know
understand
Rick Ross, the real Rick Ross. He's a California drug pen boss.
that. Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
think
but
I
look
know
it
Rick
up,
Ross.
listen to
Check
it.
that
It's
out.
crazy.
Gotta
Been
check that
around
shit.
that Rick Ross.
I don't see
You
all
know
that
Rick
little nigga
Ross.
shit
I
coming out
know Rick
that bitch
Ross.
Avenue was listening to some nigga from
California prison
Mississippi.
crime drug boss.
Just like Kendrick won't sit at the same table with Drake. Not gonna
They
happen.
been talking though, right? What's King Kunta and shit? I figured he was talking about Drake the whole time.
Probably was, huh? He probably been waiting to get Drake a piece of him. He probably waiting. I
Man,
hope Drake say anything to me.
I mean, but it's
Drake Ross.
cool, it's entertainment, but ain't nothing you can really do to Drake. I mean, the dude already he came in the game soft as hell, and then dude wearing colorful fingernails and the real feminine ass
Hey,
hairstyles and shit. Like, there
talk
was
about
already
Drake.
the rumors he got pissed on and shit. Ti said that shit back in the day.
What?
Like,
I ain't heard that
even
one.
if you, yeah, it's wild. Look it up. People be forgetting the shit, but it don't really matter what you say about dude. Dude could come out of the closet completely next week and still be popping.
Yeah, he
Probably be
Drake.
popping even more. Really,
He Drake.
he get all them Beyonce fans.
First of all,
No, he got J
we
Rule.
need to
That's
we
what's
need to
done.
stop calling Drake a hip hop icon.
Who
Or
called him
like
that?
I don't know.
He
I don't know.
is though.
I'm just
Hey,
saying.
I hate to say it, he
All
is
I'm
though.
saying, all I'm saying is
He is an
half of the
icon though.
people. Right, he's an icon, just like Kim Kardashian, an icon, and all of the Kardashian and all that shit. But I'm talking about these Drake is bro. Like, come on, man. Like, listen, dog. Just because the music died, don't mean that my ability to discern the music died. I know what's real and I know what's punk shit.
Okay,
And when I
let's
hear some
regroup.
of this stuff,
Let's regroup because you started off saying, first of all, we gotta stop calling this dude an icon, and you was like, well, nobody called him an icon, and he is an icon.
Who's an
listen,
icon? Man, I missed
Let's regroup.
my lawyer. Who's an icon?
Drake.
I missed
listen.
Drake.
What I'm trying to say, what I'm
you.
trying to say about Drake
Oh,
is the
Drake.
same
We don't know
thing
the
I've
icon.
been
Yeah,
trying to say
we don't know about that.
about Eminem, and it's the same thing I'm
He's a
saying
legend.
about
He's a
any
legend.
of
He's a
these
legend.
new,
Hey man.
any of these
Listen.
new gay rappers that are like they're like all their job is to do is to give more voice and more power
Yeah,
to the weak shit, so that
Drake.
the weak gets louder and stronger, and it's
Look
like,
at
yeah,
this, man.
we have.
No,
And then the
hip
next
hop
thing
is
you
a
know,
sport.
listen,
Look.
next thing you know, Miss
No,
Cardi,
Hey,
fly to
when I
her
saw
over.
Uncle Drake gave him $10,000
no.
when he's gambling because he's from Brampton. And he didn't give him a shit. 2 grand, man. So like he bought a car for his family to get back and forth to work. And he don't even know who Drake is. He just saw his gambling stream on another platform. I can't mention the name.
Hip
Crazy.
hop is a sport. The strong is always going to survive.
Illuminati.
Yeah,
Listen,
One
and gay,
counts though.
and
Strength
gay,
doesn't mean
and gay
anything
been
to that man.
around before hip hop, so it was gonna at least be one or two people that was gay in hip
listen,
hop.
listen. I hang with niggas. I do my thing with niggas. I gang bang and I slang with a whole gang of niggas.
Wait,
Are you drunk?
I
nah,
mean, I
he
just
be quoting all the songs. I don't know what song is that.
Oh, nobody knows the doctor no more? Damn, y'all too soft.
I don't remember that song though.
That's Silk, bro. That's Silk the Shocker, bro.
Oh,
I hate
did,
niggas. I
did
do
you
my
hear?
thing
But
with niggas.
man, don't
Gang
ever come
bang,
in here
slang
rapping
the
no
whole
Silk the Shocker.
deal.
It ain't my fault. Did I do that? I ain't gonna lie. Out of all the No Limit, Silk was like my third top rapper out of No Limit.
Silk was
First, you know,
dope.
it had to, it was
Silk,
Mystical.
Silk,
Mystical was number one.
Hey, boy, Silk the Shocker ain't got shit on 50 Tyson.
You know who I liked the most was C Murder. That was my ride or die right there was C Murder. But
I
I
want to
was born
believe
to
you,
be a
but you
ball
said
player.
C murder.
I
You
ain't
a
heard.
ball
huh?
player, man. You don't know
Hey,
that ball player.
anybody heard Eminem new song?
Uh,
Anybody heard Slim Shady Eminem new song?
fuck that guy, bro. I don't care
What
about that.
what's the new?
Icon right there, man. That's a
No,
fucking
I ain't heard
icon, man.
Green Flowers was.
That's a fucking icon right there, man. Those that don't know, man, yeah, Big Chill met Slim Sadie at a freaking rave in 2000. Yeah, originally we met at a urinal. I didn't talk to him, and we
What
waited till we
happened?
were gonna wash our hands, and then we talked, man. And Proof was there. He's a great, humble dude, man. He didn't perform that rave because he got holed up at the border. That was the year he got holed up at the border, but he went to the rave like 3 in the morning. Cool guy, man. Cool guy.
That urinal part is crazy though. We can't
Yeah,
just
that's
breathe
true. At a
past
That's
that.
freaking rave. It's
funny.
a Halloween rave up here, man. And yeah, I heard him talk. He was talking to Proof, and I recognized the voice. I didn't know who the fuck he was. Little small white guy. He's like a munchkin, like Kendrick. They should battle. They could have munchkin wars because Eminem is short. They can battle munchkin wars for sure. But then I hear the voice. I didn't say nothing.
That's where I
I
seen
wait till we get
Paul
to the
Pierce at
urinal.
the urinal.
But it was
He's
like a
there.
celebrity
He's
VIP
there.
one.
He's drunk.
Oh fuck, man, that rave. EPMD was there. Public Enemy. Um. Oh fuck, Eric B and Rakim. Oh man, it was a crazy, amazing hip
Yeah,
hop
Eric B
history.
and who?
All the
Hell no.
God, man, Chubb Rock was there.
Yo,
Rock
You
was
hang
said
on,
there.
Eric
hang
B
on,
and
guys.
Eric
Hang
B
on.
and who?
Hey, shout out to my
Hey,
nigga
hey,
Eric B and
Raheem,
Rakim,
dog.
man. Eric B
you're
and
not
Rakim.
disrespecting Eric B. and Rakim, bro.
No.
We're not disrespecting Mr. I ain't no joke. I used to let the
Tougher,
right talk, man.
Tougher
Yeah, it was
Shaker
all
was in
cool.
that big
It
too.
was
Rakim,
all cool and
Rakim
some
is
new
the other
school.
name.
Yeah, it
Remember
was
that
all
nigga
cool
Rakim
and
is
some new.
Tougher?
Big
the
Daddy
baby
Kane.
name.
Big Daddy Kane was right there. I was standing right beside Big Daddy Kane when PE was performing. It was amazing, man.
Yeah.
It's Big Dad Y, bro. Big Dad Y.
Man, it was freaking Halloween rave, the last one they had. It was phenomenal. It
I
was
went to
phenomenal.
I went to a Mac Dre concert. Mac Dre, that shit was slapping.
Back Dre.
Great, man. Problem up here.
When that new Eric B and Rakim coming out though?
Man.
E40 came up here a few times.
Yeah, I just went to an E40 concert.
Yeah, E40 been up in Toronto enough times. He's done a lot of shows up here. They
40,
respect
man,
E40 up
I
here.
don't care, man. E40, to me, E40 is the best underrated rapper right now in the game, man.
This thing,
Why
man.
you say underrated though? Who underrating this cat?
I don't
I
know.
know,
I'm just
man.
saying.
People
I mean,
respect.
I ain't gonna say underrated. I'm gonna just say, because back in the days they used to hate on 40.
Yeah, you know
Right.
what's hot ain't really it.
You buy that?
I think Trick
I ain't
Daddy's
gonna say it's
underrated.
right. Underrated is not a way to put it. Underrated, you can't. Yeah, E40 is the man.
Everybody get this dude legendary stat. Ain't
He's
nobody saying
legendary, man.
E40 not
E40's
that guy.
legendary. I don't know
I,
about Mac Dre. I don't know him.
I've been
Never hear
off
his
40.
music. He never
Hey,
blew up
I've been off
here.
E40
But
since
E40
the
the
80s.
Bay, he blew up here in North, man. Straight up.
Man, Toronto,
God
Toronto
damn,
is
man.
the Bay. Nah.
Ontario. It's true. It's true. Bay of Lake Ontario. Correct. South
Is
Central, man.
that true? You going too
Hell
far
no. They getting hyphy with the moose out there.
Look at
now.
all the mushrooms and cannabis cookies. I ground it up. I'm going to give to the raccoons, man. They're going to get high tonight.
What's the name of it? Oh, yeah. Trudeau. Jason Trudeau.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I ain't got none.
Bumba Ross. Bumba Crotch didn't mean brother in his
Rolling
on
down,
14 grams.
Harry twisting and turning tight ones.
Listening to all this
Tell me
bullshit,
when to
my
go.
brother. Listening to all this bullshit.
Talking all this Ross clout, and we got a
Talking
man on
about
some
this
magic
nigga and that
mushrooms right
nigga and
now.
this
Man,
nigga.
that's crazy.
Nigga, man in the fucking mud.
Oh, a pirate, yes, they rob I.
Man.
All I to the merchant sea.
This time when we rob you, we gonna beat you.
Hey dog, hey dog. I only got one policy when
Upside down.
when I ride. If you see me, you done. You done.
Throw the
You
beat
gone.
on, creator. Get where this nigga Theo at, man? I don't know what times or what the fuck going on.
What the
Flame,
fuck is going on there, man?
Well, you ain't giving us no bomber clot knowledge off the mushrooms right now, so we got to talk about bullshit. we waiting on you. We bullshitting waiting on you.
Shit, I
All
was waiting on
about
Master Creator, man. Shit.
one time.
Like,
You
we
gotta
waiting
let us
on
know.
the
Sounds
master
good.
Hey,
teacher to come out.
you're probably crooked as the last trick. You want to laugh at how I got my ass caught up with this damn bit?
You know, all the souls. You know, you just roll and listen to music.
All about you. One time. Can I say I ain't never lied?
And that radio station turned you up, Reba.
Oh man, it got you turned.
Got you memorizing all that.
Oh, that's off.
Oh,
All you gotta do is hear the beat and you activate it. Oh yeah.
you did? Ooh. Hey, oh, hey, you guys heard that new Mexican cut called the chimichanga? That's in fire. Fire.
He said the chimichanga.
The chimichanga.
Nah, I ain't heard that.
Look it up. Look it up. It's called the chimichanga. You watch that video, you think this guy was a fucking narco traficante.
Oh, dang, my bad, Ozo. Let me drop the link in the Discord, see.
Mysterioso.
Drop the link.
Ain't no
How
bozo.
you don't know the
Discord.
link? Ozo, what's going on,
Yeah,
man?
what's
You lost
going
the
on,
plot?
man?
Ozo probably traveling through the fucking the iCloud right now. That's why he need help.
Ain't that right, Ozo?
He said traveling through the iCloud.
He trying to find the dimension where Rakim exists.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Hey, you missed it, Master Creator. That's what he said. He said that Eric B. and Rakim was there. Big chill. Eric B. and Rakim. Yeah, we about to put hands on these warriors.
He was at that concert in Ghana.
Yeah. Hell no.
Eric B. and Rakim.
hey, hey, and he still got it wrong because it was Eric B. and Joaquin.
You can't lead a nigga.
I can't. I can't.
Toronto is off to a bad start this year, man.
I ain't even had breakfast yet. Ugh.
Man, he said I ain't even had breakfast yet.
Motherfucker, can you buy that?
You gonna make me go back and watch that. That shit is classic.
He said, bitch, what you doing?
Man.
Your ass over here.
Come on, man. The sooner you stop spilling that BS, Regal, faster Nobby gonna get off the mic and say some real shit. So just slow down, brother.
What am I stealing? What am I stealing? What am I stealing?
You ain't stealing nothing. You just spilling out some googly moogle.
Now, listen here, little nigga. I know what. I
Oh
know what.
no.
Look, motherfucker, can you buy that?
Hell yeah, 3 times over again.
40,000 plus the 10 I gave. So 50,000.
You already
Everybody venerate
you diving
everybody
in
venerate
diving
Richard
in
Pryor,
tonight,
man, but and he
Master.
cool, but Randy Fox is my guy, man.
We diving
Oh,
in
man,
tonight, Master Creator.
we ain't even the same
Yeah, I'm
people. Come on.
walking right
It's
now. I'm on
Red,
the lift.
nah, it's Red
Yeah, I
Fox for
know.
me, homie.
I know.
No, they're not even the same people. Red Fox was born in like the guy in
I
the
might
20s,
dive in
bro.
though. I might.
Red Fox,
I don't, I
Red
want to
Fox.
dive in, but I ain't doing no 7 like Sons
Too
of
late
not
for that
tonight.
now. Might as well do a 3 right now.
You said right now, huh? Stop playing with it.
Yeah, man, we here.
I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all ever did like a god level dose like that and then didn't break through, didn't really pop nothing off?
Nah, hell
I
no.
don't know. I don't know, because every time I did like the god level doses, I always had another psychedelic kind of just in there too, just to kick it off.
Mm.
So it was kind of like, it's like I'm on a high dose and I'm off this other shit too, so it's gonna do something.
He said, he said.
I'm trying to take a high dose just by itself this time though. See if I experience something different.
Oh, dude.
It's like it's certain strains that it really don't matter to me how much I do. I'm
What?
only gonna get a certain type of a certain type of trip from it.
What are y'all jumping into though? What mushrooms?
Trip you be getting from it.
Are y'all jumping in? Hey, anybody got salvia though? Because you know they stopped selling
But
that now.
Carmelan, that's the one.
Con, you got salvia?
Dang,
You
you
got the house microdosing
Hold
it right
on,
now.
brother.
I'm telling you, boys, man. Can somebody do some stuff so I'm not alone in this journey? I'm telling you, that shit is
Hey, no funny,
wild.
bro. I can send you exactly who I order from, all of that. Not who, but whom and shit.
Oh
Oh,
nah,
oh,
he ain't trying to
oh
do it
no,
no more.
I ain't trying to.
He
No,
done shut the psychedelic door.
I already done it, bro. Like I already
said
done it. That's like
he shut the psychedelic
I'm
door. It's
good.
Oh, you
closed.
already got some? Oh, you already did it? Oh, all right. My bad. I'm behind
No,
this shit.
what I'm trying to say, I'm just trying to, bro. Let me just spit you with
Oh,
some
dang,
facts,
that's
right?
what I went to
So
go
like it's
get.
like YouTube, right? YouTube, right?
Like
YouTube's
I went
supposed to
to
be
go
where
get
you
my
upload,
mushrooms. I'm tripping.
upload videos and all that. YouTube
I
don't let
catch up
people
with
put
you,
no
son.
more videos of the good shit. Like there used to be some dope ass videos of dudes doing salvia,
Regal is a
and
whole trip all by himself, my brother.
it was funny.
You
It was
know?
funny. Oh, I'm just happy us though, Sons do. You know how I do.
No, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I understand exactly what's going on with you. It's just that it's just crazy, cause me being in the space right now and just watching the waters you hopping out of, it's just kind of crazy. It's like slippery and wet, nigga. You just stay falling, nigga.
Stop wearing them banana shoes. Stop wearing them banana
I was
shoes,
like,
bro.
I love this nigga, dog. This nigga Sons do my dog, bro. This nigga my dog since the beginning, bro.
Oh
You going
shit!
to the meetup? You going to the meetup, nigga? We could do some Sally D. I ain't gonna hold you.
Nah, bro, I'm good. I could just Sally. No, I don't. No, I'm good, bro. I'm trying to stay on the
Huh.
local station all day. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm doing. That's
Well, sing
all
that
I'm doing.
Drake for us then. Sing that Drake then. Sing that Eminem.
Uh,
Go on the local
ooh,
station.
ooh, listen to my gay ass music. Oh,
You started actually
Oh,
hitting it a little
Regal,
bit at
bro.
the end, though.
Rigo, you from the trenches, bro. You from San Bernardino, bro. How you still gonna be scared of psychedelics, man?
San Bernardino.
I'm just kidding. I ain't from West Covina, bro. I'm from Van Nuys.
Oh,
I'm just
boy,
playing,
San
dog.
Bernardino is the most crackiest place I have ever seen in my life.
Oh,
Damn,
That shit was like a
like,
Thriller music video.
oh dang. They off my game.
That was,
I can't read it.
bro, I literally saw somebody pop out a dumpster.
Huh?
so many parts, like Oscar the
Where the
Grouch.
fuck you
I
at, bro?
was
You been
about to
through
just
some
say, was his
wild shit
name
all
Oscar?
night. You tripping harder than me, man.
I was down there in the Inland Empire and I fucked around and went to a movie theater late at night in San Bernardino, and it was The Walking Dead in that bitch, bro.
Oh, hell
Damn.
no.
That's the meth cap. You know that's the meth capital of the United States, right?
No, it's not.
Is it?
Can't
I
be.
thought Modesto was.
Uh,
Well,
hey,
nah,
now
it can't be.
there's this place called it's called Hemet,
Oh my
California.
God, man. Why you gotta say that?
My bad, G. Hey,
It's
these
true.
folks want to know, Drew. We can't hold back the Drew. We
It's
gotta
the
let them know.
real.
They
You
want to
know,
know.
Oh, you want to
Breaking
talk?
Bad was
You
supposed to be
really
in San
fucking talking
Bernardino.
shit? You really want to talk shit, huh? Okay. Yeah, I got something for your ass right now. Watch this. I got something for you right now.
D. Oh, D.
Truth in the brain whack 100 in the chat.
Drop your location.
Hello? What's
Hello.
what's that city you stay in?
Ooh.
What's that city you stay in? Hemet.
Oh
Now,
damn.
now, what would you gonna say about Hemet right now? Go and say it now.
No, no, I'm done. I'm done talking, sir.
Oh, okay, all right. No, I was just that's my that's my boy Regal. He was just about to say something crazy about Hemet
that,
right now.
that, that, that's just what I heard from the folks out in Marietta.
She said Hemet raggedy
Got
though.
some gangsters in here from the south side of Bakersfield.
Yeah, I'm telling you, boy.
But all right, that's all I want to know.
Watch
I'm gonna hit you back.
out.
Oh, you should have said it, Regal.
Yeah, I'm just, bro. That's what I heard, though. That's what I heard. I ain't never been through him, but when old boy was telling me the story, I was like, damn, that place sound rough. Like we don't even say ghetto. It's just bad. We just say a three-letter word like it's
Nah.
bad. That's what he told me, bro.
Oh, I
That's
believe.
what he told me.
I
He said
believe.
it's just. He said it's bad.
I
He's
heard.
like, you don't want to go out there.
I heard the same thing, and I still went out there. It smelled
Places
like
they be
crazy.
capping.
It smelled
Like
like
they call
crazy
Moreno Valley
cow
out there
shit.
Murder Valley. And I ain't really see none of that. Like it was some of that shit, but you had to go to certain places where you knew it was popping. If you stayed away from that, the whole city like the burbs for real.
Yeah, yeah. I've been to Valley. Cause I used to stay in Napa. I used to push all through there.
Oh, what about Riverside and shit?
Oh yeah, no, I used to live in San Bernardino in River. It's
Oh,
right
so
by
you
River.
already know I ain't
Yeah,
bullshitting.
I used to stay in Highland and Riverside. I mean
Boy,
Riverside, Highland, and San
them
Bernardino.
people put all the meth right there. But that's where they ship it because they got access to all the major highways. So it just, San Bernardino, it's not like where all the meth stay. It's just where it go come through. That's the hub.
That's
It's
crazy,
like
bro.
one of the ports.
I
Real
ain't gonna
talk,
lie.
Breaking Bad was about San Bernardino. They just couldn't afford to shoot it in Cali, so they shot it in New Mexico.
What?
Breaking Bad.
Man,
Oh,
Breaking
that's
Bad.
fucked
Yeah, I ain't never
Yeah, 'cause
watched it, but I
they
heard
get
it's
it
a
out of
good show
Mexico.
though.
Oh, Master, you never seen that,
Breaking Bad,
bro?
nah.
Bro, you watch that show, bro. You gonna get hooked because you're gonna want to watch every episode.
It's gonna make me want to hit that TT or what? Oh, they feeling like
Hey,
that.
bro.
So you
I like
telling me
this.
you could fuck for days off of this?
I
Let
like
me get
this
that
feeling.
Heisenberg.
No more Pookie, homie. No more Pookie.
He
It ain't
said,
worth
I like this. I like this feeling. This different.
it. Oh my gosh, I feel fucking electric.
This it's so different.
After I done shed it off this fat, man, I got muscle under here, man.
Boom. And I got all these bees in my teeth now.
Man.
Okay, okay. I ain't gonna pick my face no more.
Ooh, that's the craziest shit.
God
If I
damn,
was on
dog.
Crystal, I would have at least 12 Crystal girlfriends. Y'all ready to smoke? Y'all bitches ready to smoke?
No, you wouldn't, because that's just people you got to share your crystal with. I'm be the stingiest motherfuckers I've never seen.
They gonna kill the whole vibe, huh? Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Bitch,
Bro, them
I'm
crack
getting
couples, they be so, the crack couples be looking solid, boy. But until it's time to split that crack, that's when the relationship fall apart.
when it's time to split that crack. Like, oh, hey, dog. That was my flake.
And no, it wasn't.
It like, hey, dog. Could I keep the Pookie when you done? Nah, dog. I need to keep the resin inside. That's mine.
It still got resi on it.
It still got some resi,
You
dog.
know
That's
how
I'm
I
I'm gonna
am.
smoke that.
You know
I'm
how
gonna
I
smoke
is
that in
with
the morning.
resi.
I'm gonna finish it in the morning though, bro. So yeah, let's just go to bed, bro. You can sleep on the couch, dog.
And
No, let
say
me
cocaine
just
is
hit
a
it one
hell of a
more
drug.
time,
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
dog. Cocaine is a
Bruh,
hell. Damn.
bruh.
I don't care. The funniest one when she said dick will make you slap somebody.
Who said that?
The preacher. The preacher. Remember she was
Oh
like,
yeah,
dick will
yeah,
make you
yeah,
slap
yeah. I heard
somebody.
about that crazy hoe.
But
Crazy
she
hoe.
wasn't
Crazy
lying
hoe.
though. She was telling the truth. She wasn't lying.
Cause you ain't never been with a real man. I fuck you till you love me, you faggot.
Damn.
You ain't man enough for me,
I'm
pussy.
not
you
gonna hold
you
you. That
you
was
ain't you
crazy as
ain't
a
man
bitch.
enough for me.
This one of them.
Yeah, cause I'm
Damn.
a real man.
Maybe I should have named this shit Freaky Fridays, huh? I didn't know we was gonna get crazy. Crazy Fridays.
Hey man, Regal trying to split that crack like P Diddy.
Crazy for the next 5 days.
For the next 5 days, I just took my mushrooms too.
Yeah.
Damn.
I just took the mushrooms. I'm sipping on the Patroni.
Oh,
Oh, come on,
Oh
bro.
man.
Come on, bro. How many times you done told yourself you ain't gonna do that shit no more?
Once, twice, twice, twice. But
You told
I don't
yourself
know.
two
The
times,
mushrooms
two
just
twice,
mix
or
well
two
with the
times one
Patron,
twice.
bro. I don't know. It's just different.
No, bro. You on a different type of time, homie.
That's the hell yeah. That shit just mix so
Different.
cool, man.
You about to cause the Mandela effect all over again or some shit.
And I done did it so many times that I'm used to it now.
What kind of Patron?
Patron,
Patron Gold, the
That
silver, the
silver.
the green.
yeah,
Oh, the
all
green
the
one?
I
green.
think it's the green, the silver.
Uh,
No, not the silver. The silver is that
That's that
expensive.
one with
The
Sagittarius.
green clear one still, right? The green one is
Yeah,
still clear.
yeah.
that Patron get the job done. If you ain't trying to fuck around and you don't want to, am I gonna get a little buzz or not? Like, nah, Patron gonna work every time.
I ain't gonna hold you. I just hit some Espolone or something, nigga. Take some mushrooms or do some Sally or something. We is lit.
My mustache done got too long. All I drink is whiskey now. If I do drink anything,
What kind of whiskey?
Whiskey on the rock. You put that ice on it or what, man?
yeah, I do got the stone rocks. I mean, I got the stone ice cubes.
Those don't
That's
really last as long as I thought they would, though. I think I need like the one big one.
Yeah, that one big old circle one.
Yeah, 'cause I got the little small cube ones, and they don't be lasting for shit.
Oh nah, the smaller they is, the what's the name? I think the bartender little trick, not a trick, but they get that big old ice, bro. They get that big old ice, and I was looking in the comments. They was like, "That's not even a shot. That's you taking up mad ice with the displacement or something like that." It was like one, that ice lasts longer. Two, you still gonna get like a shot worth no matter what. Three, shut up. I was like, oh
I'm
shit.
not gonna lie. Like once I started doing psychedelics, I thought I was gonna like quit drinking. And I think I did. I started seeing that everything was like stereotypic, and it was like
No.
I'm gonna stop drinking, but I ain't no alcohol.
Bro, it make you go deeper, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. It make you go deeper.
Yeah.
I even took some
True.
Espolon one time
Did
and
you?
some DMT. Or I took some, yeah, Espolon and DMT, bro. That junk had me like, oh no. But it had me like in a blank space type thing. I didn't even take enough.
Dang,
Don't get
man,
me
this
wrong.
is killing me, man. I hate go.
Ozolito.
Well, man.
I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. I do be mixing my shrooms with the spirit molecule.
Oh, word.
Oh damn.
Yeah. Oh, with the yeah.
I like
Feel
to
like
be
by the
groovy
time you
by the
just get a
time I'm
little,
ready to take the molecule.
I was about to say something like that. By the time you
With
go to
the
take the
bag.
what's the name, bro, it seemed like the shrooms open up some pathway, and then
Straight up.
even if you just take a little sip of liquor just one time without the shrooms, bro, it seemed like you already having these. That's why I understand what True's saying. Like, oh yeah, I get this psychedelic effects, nigga. I just be drunk. Now it
Yeah.
might just
Yeah.
be
Off the
swishing,
off the
nigga. And I
alcohol.
was like, how the hell? And then I found out. I'm like, oh shoot.
Yeah. You can take 2 shots of liquor after taking mushrooms for so long that it'll kick in like the mushrooms every time.
Damn. Sound kind of good though.
It's also right in front of our face, too. When you slow down the time.
That's because that's the crazy thing because it's always there. Like we always see it, but we choose to see something else.
Yeah.
Choose to make something else or create something else within reality. Because it's like it's
I
all
be feeling like I be feeling like the senses, like the primary senses we used to, sometimes they get in the way of other senses that
yeah,
we'll never know about if we can't turn these bitches off.
yeah,
Hell yeah,
yeah. That
seeing with your eyes closed or some
Imagine
shit.
all these people in this room right
Straight
now
up.
on live just being silent. Yeah,
man.
I mean,
I can't even say nothing, bro. Like I said, I listened in for 3 years.
but real shit, that would be the most powerful shit, though. But yeah, it don't make no sense.
If it don't make dollars, then it don't make sense.
I can dig it.
One thing I done noticed
Yeah, you
is that
saw
my
that shit
formula
right
keep
there?
on changing.
Dang, man, that's wait. Let me just
One more time.
I say one thing I noticed is my formula keep on changing, bro. It used to be that I could do 2, 3 grams and have me a decent trip. Now that's like a micro dose to me. That's just regular maintenance. And now, like I said before, I'm mixing my shit in with the MCT oil and the THC infused into it at the same time. And even still, that's just more so that's like my
Even
modus
harder.
operandi.
You ever took like a super high dose of mushrooms and a high dose of edibles at the same time?
I'm not gonna hold you. My record is 28 grams.
dang.
Of mushrooms and how much edibles did you take
Oh
Nah,
shit.
it
at
was
the same
just the
time?
shrooms that day. I
Oh, just
blended the whole thing up. It was golden teachers.
what
And I
was
just
that
felt
trip
like I
like?
was getting so much information, bro, that I was like, okay, the download was going too slow. So I felt like if I just kept on chugging it, I was gonna open up the bandwidth. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna go from dial up to some broadband shit. So I just kept on going, man, and I knocked back. I ended up blending up with the hot tea. I blended up a whole damn 28 grams of that shit and ended up just about finishing it. So it was probably about 26, 27 grams. There's just a little bit left.
Damn.
And I was
Sure,
up
this
for
was
a
the first
while, but
one.
other than that, it was all smooth. The deepest trip I've ever had was not the biggest dose I've ever had. I'll put it like that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
what kind of mushrooms was it?
The big one that was Golden Teachers. Now I got ghosts. And I got them, man. I got so many ghosts, man. I got them ghosts for like $1.60 a gram.
Damn.
Yeah, I couldn't have grew them for that cheap.
Nah, I ain't gonna.
You said your
Yeah, I ain't
biggest
gonna
trip
lie.
you had was not your 28 gram one. What was it? What kind of mushrooms was it, and how much did you say, or what substance did you say?
Man, it was a little bit under 8 grams, and it was a mix of uh man, which one was it? It was a mix. Oh. It was a mix of hillbillies. Hillbillies give me them super crazy visuals, and then what's the other one? Damn. I found one that like gave me an incredible body high. It was almost like recuperative.
Oh damn.
It helped all my muscles start to um got my muscle soreness gone like within hours. Damn, I hate that I forgot the name of it. Oh, albino Averys. The
So
albino
you,
Averys look weak because they mostly white with just a little bit of blue tinge to them. But boy, oh boy,
what you end up seeing on that trip, though,
oh man,
what
oh
you end
man,
up going through, basically, what you end up yeah, experience, I might say.
So I went in my backyard. This was like last summer. I went in my backyard and it was like right around noon, man. And I just set out. I sat out in the sun, and something I like to do is close my eyes and look at the sun enough so that I can see the red from the blood vessels in my eyelids being hit with the light.
Mhm.
And from there, I just kind of let whatever visual that's gonna come hit me.
Yeah.
And something that happens to me real often, well, I ain't gonna say real often, but it's happened quite a few times, is that I'll get this weird impulse to like contact somebody. Almost like there's somebody out there who need to hear from me, or like they trying to contact me, and I'm tapped into it. So I'll mess around and I'll text or I'll call somebody just to check in on them or whatever. And then sometimes it'll end up that they were like, "Oh man, I was just hoping that you would contact me," and then other times it'll be like, "What the fuck you calling me for?"
Man.
But I ain't. It was my trips. It's not. It's typically not like this crazy taking me completely out of my mind and I'm getting this visual like I'm being thrown into this immersive reality type thing. It's more so like a real deep contemplation. Like imagine if you was meditating and you didn't really know if you were imagining the things or if you were just really exploring your mind. It's more so like that. Like if I wanted to, I could snap out of it and drive, you know,
Hell.
Okay.
right on the freeway.
So
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
So you still be able to drive it instead of it like taking you all the way to where you ain't in the driver's
Yeah,
seat.
definitely, definitely.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I done built up a good tolerance over the years.
Before you even built up that tolerance, did you ever experience that to where you just had to go through the whole trip, whatever it was, and you had no
Oh yeah,
control over it?
no, I definitely been knocked on my ass.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I've
what
been
was
knocked
those
on my ass a couple
what was
months
those
ago.
visuals like? What was you seeing when you couldn't
Oh, now
jump
see,
out the
that's where
driver's
it gets
seat?
hard. That's where it's hard. Honestly, those trips are very similar to the spirit molecule trips, like real similar.
Yeah, I always say they like them. They're the same. They the same.
But man, for me, yeah, I mean, okay, for me to say they real similar, like I guess I'll say what the main difference is. The main difference for me is like it's almost like I'm on the same freeway, but with DMT, I'm in the HOV lane.
Oh
But
yeah.
with the shrooms, I'm kind of just like in that middle lane. I'm not in the fast lane. I'm not in the exiting lane. I'm just in that middle lane.
I never
But
thought
I'm
about
still
it
on
like
the
that.
freeway.
I never thought about it like that. It's like,
But that's just go.
no, but
My
that's
shit
that's
not.
that's
My
how it
shit's
is
been
though.
different,
That's
bro.
how it be.
I didn't got so deep in the rabbit hole with it, man, that I have a severely diminished expectation for
Man,
other people's life to be like mine. Like I'm not surprised if somebody say they're experiencing shit completely different from me. Like there really might be a Eric B and Rakim out there somewhere. You feel me? Ain't no telling. They really
that's
might
the,
be
that's
rocking
the
this
same
shit.
universe with
Yeah,
Hakeem
excuse my French, man.
Abdul-Jabbar.
Excuse my French, man. Raheem Rakim, man. You say potato, I say patata, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
That's the Rakim.
We're gonna say Raheem, but that's another.
You're doing the right thing now.
Ain't no funny. You ever grew some? And you ever took those ones like not too long after you grew them, and they kicked your ass, bro? I had some that got to like half a gram, and they kicked
And
my ass.
I didn't grow them, but I know the dude who grew them, and he was real excited about calling me and letting me know that he just pulled them bad boys up. He was like, "Hey man, come on by and let's have a trip." And it did hit different.
Oh,
Hey, Sun Tzu, what you experiencing right now, Sun Tzu? You over there doing?
My shit's is different, bro. I just be listening to y'all, bro. Like, damn.
copy hat.
Cause my shit is like, it's kind of like, it's just, I, to be honest, it's just showing you exactly how I like to say automatic, autopilot, I guess, to make the long story short. But it just fit. Let's just say it was a puzzle piece. So it just fits me into the puzzle, you know. Smooth transition. I don't know, bro. It just makes everything make sense. You understand? It don't leave me in some trip thing, you know. But sometimes, well, this is mainly with Dimitri. You know, I be going into them realms. But with the mushroom, it's more of the mechanical. Like I got the motherboard and I'm just sitting here laying on top of it, drooling on it. You know what I mean? Like, looking at this shit. Like, listen to this shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
type of shit. You know, like you see how it fits in, you see what's going on, you know why this one says that, you know why they think that, and you know where this stop. You see all of the caps, you know what I mean? Like, you see all of the caps, pretty much. So it's like, you know what I mean? Even me, myself, I see the cap, you know what I mean? So I'm not saying I'm different, but I see where I'm good enough to know where I fit in, where I don't have no expectation. I don't need to because it's just too easy, you know what I mean? Like we already got it, you feel me? You know, there's nothing. I'm not here trying to achieve nothing. I already got everything, you feel me? So we're just watching it unfold pretty much. It's like this being is not the real being talking, you feel me? It's just like on a micro version just coming down just to talk shit. Feel
what's crazy is everything he's saying make complete sense to me, and I really can't describe it no better than what he did. That's the real trippy part about this shit is people really want to be knowing, and all we can really do, all I can really do it at the end of the day is kind of relate this shit to people who already know. But if you don't already know for yourself to a good degree,
Mm,
I ain't got nothing for you.
mm.
You know what's funny is that
It's
there's a
certain
big,
trip. It's certain experiences you probably wouldn't. People probably don't even want to talk about because it's like super
Because
personal and
it's
shit.
not
And
real.
I get
Sometimes
that.
it ain't really nothing to talk about, man. Because I mean, I seen the shit formulate. Like I did enough. We did enough. Too many mind tricks already in the beginning of the damn trip to see that this shit is you can manipulate the shit. So after the child's play, what you gonna do? You sit down and just chill, you know? Yeah.
Straight up.
I ain't gonna lie. I remember last time I took the Sally and they took the DMT. That nigga Sunsu sounded like a game instructor in my ear, bro. I swear to God, bro. I was like, yo, what's going on? I was like, yo, this nigga made the game. This nigga making the
If
game
hey,
right
to tell you the truth, bro, sometimes it seems like that, but every time I try to say something, it sound like like it's easy to turn into a demon. If you listen to certain
now.
systems, if you follow certain systems, so it's like I ain't got nothing to prove anyway, so why not shut the fuck up? You feel me? And then sometimes you just tap into that shit where you can't help it, so you just speak and you just tell them because it's like you see somebody just eating themselves for no reason.
Yeah,
He hella tripped out.
bruh.
Oh shit.
That
But
dragon still eating that tail.
For no reason.
Yeah, Ozo was about to say something.
Hmm? What happened?
I said you was about to say something, but everybody was talking. You was kind of low.
Oh yeah, no, I was just saying that from all the things that I tried with the shrooms and shit, that there's a big difference between taking 20 grams of golden teachers or 20 grams of um hillbillies.
Envy.
The
Yeah,
hillbillies.
for sure.
If there's a big difference. So if you take
Yeah.
20 grams of hillbillies, is comatose compared to
Yeah, for
compared
real.
to golden teachers. You could
Golden
still
teacher.
move and do
I ain't
stuff.
got night.
Yeah. Straight up.
Sometimes it feel like it don't even do shit to tell you the truth, bro. You know what I
Not
mean?
the hillbillies.
And then sometimes the golden teachers do give you something light, but I never had a heightened experience of golden teachers
No,
before a
me
day
either.
in my life.
Golden's always been smooth and mellow, and never been strong. They've all every no matter how you grow them, you can grow based off of bruising and pick clones that came that bruise the hardest and they turn the darkest, and those will be the strongest, and they will make a strong version of Golden Teacher. But Golden Teacher has a bottom to its strength potential, I think, to compared to like Rusty White's or hillbilly or certain strains that are like off the rocker, that that you take
Yeah.
a high dose of those, that I don't even think a high dose matters at the point of 30 grams when I took, because I what I made was um
Straight up.
took 70 grams. I put 70 grams into
God
the
damn.
French press, and I pressed it in the fresh press. And after I squished it in the fresh press, I poured it into um, 2 cups of equal size and then 1 shot glass. So I figured the math was 30 grams in each cup and 10 grams in the smaller shot glass. And so I took it, and there was no there was that 30 grams was obliterating to the point that like, because my tolerance grew so far that when I took it I was aware of everything until like an hour in I blacked out. And then after an hour I blacked out, I came back, like, only I was only down for 4 hours. I wasn't even like 6 hours. I was only down for 4 hours. I came out of it, and then after I came out of it I was aware. I
Shit
was
sound like
aware.
a boxing match.
Yeah, I was aware. I was moving. It was just like a boxing match too. And then after that, it was stayed in my system for like 3 days. I was tripping for like 3 days. It was in my system like a light, like a
God
microdose.
damn.
You know what I mean? After taking them because the shrooms that I took, the 30 grams of was um a combo a few different strains that I use. I think I forgot which ones, but I noticed this. The biggest thing was this, that Booker had so many different stories to tell me about different things and his experiences, and also Charles. And when they're telling me about those different ranges of mushrooms, so in these ranges, I figured that the 30 grams was obliterating, but mushrooms like hillbilly or golden or Brusty Whites, that the message is a lot louder in like the 10 to 12 gram range. 10 to 12 grams, that shit is
Yep,
like super visual and
yep,
super you're in there in the VR room.
Yeah.
And so
straight up.
I guess you don't need to go further than 10 to 12 grams as far as it goes to be an effective dose that shows you spiritual, and the astral projection and all that stuff happens right in there, right in the pocket.
I put Louis Vuittons in that category too.
Mhm,
I took the highest dose I ever took. I don't remember how much it was. I just remember the experience. That's when I died a whole bunch of. I died so many times to recognize what's going on completely. Pretty much. That's pretty much what that trip was. Over and over. Everybody had that shit though, I think.
Yeah.
But that shit was kind of crazy. That shit really, really died. You really died though.
Did you come back?
Yo, I don't know why it does. It is a teach. It's like a practice for what happens when we die, right? We could, as far as it goes, a test. The test is if you read something without opening your mouth and you read silently, you could still hear without using your ears. You could still hear the words if you're talking in your mouth, in your ear, in your head. So you could still hear without ears. And if you think about your childhood, you could still see without your eyes. And if you like, so you don't need eyes to see, you don't need ears to hear, and you don't need to move to travel. You can stand still and travel. So these things mean that there's something deeper to life in that, and this thing that happens when you take psychedelics, because it doesn't make sense for me to die in the water through the crocodile, then to die in the basement because humans had me like torture me, did something to me. Then I transitioned from that into the African plains, and I was on the savannah, and a lion was eating me. So it was like three different deaths. One was through the water, one was through the land, one was from the humans, and it kept showing me different deaths. So it's like something of practice that is not that serious. Death
You gotta
is
have
one
one
Grams
of
will
thing.
them
do.
where you just
At
keep
30
where you don't
grams will
even
do
show
you.
you a bunch of dragged out deaths. You just keep dying, right?
Hmm.
Go back to
God.
back,
Did you see that
The
transition?
easy part becomes
back to
acceptance.
back. Like, oh shit, oh, you know what I mean? Until
Yeah.
you
Niggas that before had like 5 heart attacks, it seemed like.
You know, the more I look back on it, I start to think because I had this similar experience where I died a whole bunch of times, but it was very clear. Like before I even started dying, he showed me like, look, I want you to, I want you to realize that death is not real and that it's not this, tragic thing that you've been taught that it is. And I think that's important because what seems to be the mode of communication when I go to these other places, is telepathy. And that telepathy, if that's the mode of communication, the language is like intention. People can read your intentions just as clearly as, you can read your intentions. And that's kind of what get broadcast out to people and things when you want to communicate. And so I think that getting over that fear of death allows allows you to focus on where you're trying to go or what level you trying to vibrate at beyond your current form and not be stuck at that lower level because you're scared of the death. The fear kind of keeps you at a lower vibration. But if you can kind of progress past that and realize that, that's just part of the ascension process, it kind of frees you up.
Man, that higher level communication ain't no joke either. Cause it's like it's straight up. It's no holds barred. And it's just
Yeah,
it's a beautiful thing.
It's
It's a
possible.
it
beautiful
made to be
thing.
so.
So
It
many things as
eliminates all
humans,
that.
It's possible to
so
see
many
that
things as
transition. It's possible to see that
y- y-
transition, death and life, going back and forth, playing the same yin yang game. That shit is weird as shit, bro. But it give you that, it lets you know, damn, despite what, you really ain't got nothing to worry about.
Straight up.
Exactly.
No,
Y'all seen that video?
Plus it
When
down.
I was done dying.
nuh-uh.
Oh shit, it's dope. It's made by Pendleton Ward, same dude with the Adventure Time and Rick and Morty and shit. But it's just like this quick little video they made, well, animation of what his DMT trip was like, and it's called "When I Was Done Dying."
Man.
It's pretty dope.
Hey, when did it start? Hey, it started when I was done dying. Wait. You mean when you died? Yeah, when I was done when the
Yeah,
shit
at the
started.
end, well, kind of a spoiler alert, but at the end, basically, his conclusion is that um, he was supposed to have fun while he was here and don't take everything so seriously.
Yeah.
That's like what the grand entity communicated to him.
Wow. I realized I never had that experience again though. The the dying shit over and over. Because it didn't really walk me through. It didn't tell me, oh well look, we're about to kill you and blah blah blah. I'm gonna show you death ain't nothing. You know what I mean? It kinda like threw you in the ocean type of shit. You know, like, all right, well, you're gonna just eat this high amount of grams. Well, this is what it is. You feel me? Yeah, man.
Sometimes
Suicide.
you'll catch it later.
This is what suicide look like,
But
nigga.
sometimes, son, you'll catch it later, and it'll show you. You feel me? How many times you done came and went in this place?
True.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yep.
I've had a few trips that I've had loops, right? That and
Nah,
I've
but
had.
hey, hold up. Just to say something real quick about what you just said. Once you get an understanding and a knowing and the full 100, yeah, I mean, like that, where you just, that last part where you just said no longer becomes valid,
Yeah,
you know? But still, it makes sense though. I get it. But something just didn't resonate after a certain journey for some reason. But I get it though, you know? Because it's kind of like there's nothing to figure out, you know?
yeah,
I'm not even just saying like, yo, after life, after this life, you know, we go on. No, I ain't saying that. You know, when you start picking up on people and you start getting certain other senses in your daily life, you know, you're watching it develop and you're tendering it and you're nurturing it. Just like how you go outside and you plant your seeds and shit. Just like that with your mind, you know. You plant certain new little shits and you watch the shits develop. And that's pretty much it, you know. And once you get rid of
Hey,
this idea of time and you realize you don't have to rush, then you know it kind of develops, you know, in a certain way, you know. I don't know how
hey,
to
Ozo, I'm
explain
gonna
this
give
shit,
it to
bro.
you next. I'm gonna give it to you next, Ozo. But to go on what you were saying, Sun Tzu, like I'm on the level now where like I'll if I know I'm going on a journey, I'll influence it to maybe experience a particular place or experience something in particular. Like on the birthday going to heaven for 8 seconds. I had watched a NDE the day before. Come to find out, I don't know if I made myself forget about that. That's the crazy thing. I don't know if I made myself forget about the shit, but I watched the shit the day before, and yeah, just several other journeys before that. Just boom. Now that I know, like, all right, well, hey, what am I? You know, it's not just anymore. Like, hey, not it's not really on a level of setting like a traditional intention like you would, like, hey, I'm gonna, focus on XYZ and da da da. It's more so like, hey, like I'm planting the seed now, and I don't even like really think about it no more. But I know, boom, it's there. That intent is there for that to come back around on my journey, and I know once I'm locked in the higher self, I got the ability now through 50 minutes, however you want to call it, to create and experience what I want to experience real time.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it get
No,
that deep.
you just pretty much every little episode, any little life. Instead of looking at it like you're looking at the concrete and how real that shit is and how imaginary the shit that I'm saying is. You recognize the higher level of what's going on here, bro. Like, what the fuck is walking? What the fuck is talking? What's the point of that? And da, 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 break everything down
All your
and
crazy
just see what it is.
different senses
Yeah,
bring different things.
activate it. It's fruitful, fruitful,
It's
fruitful.
like you say all these senses is you, but they kind of are though.
Yeah, man. Shit crazy. Shit crazy, bro. It's like an orange. You ever peel an orange and eat it yet? All that juice. That's how infinite this whole shit is, bro. But when you tap into this regular shit, it's like you only could do this or that. But once you unlock, it's like so many options. It's like, what the fuck? You know, why not? The fuck am
And
I
it be
staying
this,
dumbed
it
down
be
for?
it's this most and but what be so amazing, it be the most minute thing, and you can go to town on that motherfucker and spend 3 4 hours on like, hey man, like I remember that time when I was doing the class on like the human smiling and how the muscle fibers twitch for you to start to smile. And like in the amount of time it took for one of those muscle fibers to twitch, which we would call like milliseconds, like I was able to do everything in the universe in the amount of time it took for just that human jaw muscle fiber to twitch. Like it should, like to this day right now, that shit is still firing and twitching. It has not completed yet. I'm telling y'all. Damn, man. Like holy shit. Like man, like if we had that ability nonstop to like it's game over. That's all like
It's
we
crazy,
would
like where you
figure
just
out
that
we everyone
that
would
if we
figure
had,
out in
we
two
do
months
got
or
it.
less. No, I know. But I'm saying like on the path to awakening, if that's the ultimate goal anyway. Like if we had that ability unlocked, it'd be a matter of probably 2 hours before we were like, oh shit, we're God. And it, okay, boom, 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 boom. Pull the veil up. All right, hey, you got it. How y'all want it? We going back in, everybody. Okay. Good
Good.
stage play. Good stage play. Sun Tzu, you was acting your ass off in this one, man. I'm sorry, dog. Oh shit. When you was
I
16,
applaud you.
oh shit, son. You was you was good in
I
this one,
applaud
man.
you.
Oh shit.
I really
You was
believe you
good.
though. That's the cold thing. I really.
Right. Oh shit, Man. hmm
Shit was still true though.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna get in no details unless y'all
True
can tell
though.
me about them. But has anybody here ever, on one of their trips, spirit molecule or otherwise, anybody ever hopped on that train?
The train?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the train?
If you been on it, you know exactly what train I'm talking about.
I wrote the octopus.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. What happened at the end of the train was real crispy and brand new everything. Like fresh, like damn, like top of the line type of design.
So how'd you get back?
I am back.
Yeah, how'd you get back?
I don't know how to answer that, bro. Real talk.
Shit,
You
I
get
don't
you,
know either. That's why I'm asking
yeah.
around.
Okay. I mean, it's just I see what you're saying now. It's just within the mechanism, because there is nothing. It's just a ism, So with the more bullshit we talk and the more it don't make sense is exactly how we got here, But when we try to make sense is that's how we not here. Cause you gotta kind of like twist it up. Like this shit is all fucked up. So you kind of gotta follow that route, you know.
I hopped
Yeah,
on
you
the
keep.
train on the first trip, and I ain't never been back on it again. And I didn't know what the train was until I read about it somewhere else.
What did you read about it?
I ain't gonna tell you, bro, because I don't want to fuck up your first time.
You not? I probably been on it, but I just didn't know it was it. I guarantee you.
Well, shit, I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, you probably good, but I can't speak for everybody else on the chat, man. I really don't want to, cause you know how expectation is a motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Tell someone else how it is, even if they don't believe you, they gonna fuck around and be looking for that shit. Or when they see it, they gonna think to themselves, "Oh,
No,
I've
but the
heard of
thing
this
is,
before. I
bro.
know what it is."
The thing is, you can't tell it. Like, I don't understand. You know, it's kind of like you did it at the perfect way, the way you said it.
That's
You
what I'm
know,
saying.
like,
That's why I don't
yeah.
want to mess nobody else's experience up because it might be better than mine. They might be able to answer all the questions. I feel like I didn't get all of it.
You see, and that's the thing. You see, sometimes you could get. I think honestly, I think you will is the probably like would probably define
Oh,
that
I'm gonna
shit
be back
very
on the
well.
train. I know
And
that
I
for
ain't
sure.
hear him in a minute.
Okay. What?
But
What is the
but
train?
that go ahead, True.
Yeah, I was just trying to go. Okay, what was it? Because what did they call it once you read about it? Because that's the only time I really see shit. It's like when somebody else say, "Look, this what you was talking about," and I don't even be knowing that I was
Yup.
explaining on that experience, and then somebody has showed me.
Let me tell you how to look at it. Just look at it from like the picture of your body, and then start from the toes going up to the head, and you're getting suited up to your official design, and you're going all the way up. But instead of what I'm saying, it's like a train, and when you get to the head, the head is the end of it. When you get to the tip of the top to the crown, you understand? So it's like you're just watching it. You just let's just say you're turning into metal from your toes all the way up. And you're getting the whole design. You're suiting it up into your official shit, and then you get to the top of it, and then you realize, oh shit, I'm this, and so I know you had that experience. It's just the way we
Mine
talking
was
about it,
nothing like that.
and you can put it in many ways. What you say, bro?
No, mine wasn't nothing like that. It wasn't even close. Like this
No,
was an
that's not.
actual
That's
train.
definitely not what it was. But he
This
asked
was
us
a
to word it up,
train.
so that's the only thing I could put it in a design. You feel me?
Yeah, this is real, no bullshit train. But to know what type of train it was and where that train leaves from, that's something I'm not gonna tell nobody because if somebody know that, that's when I know they was on the same train that I was on, or at least they know what I'm talking about. That was one
Hey,
of the most clear experiences that I had. That shit was and the crazy part about it is that like it was like a couple years after I was in some random chat room. I think it was on Reddit or something. And one other person mentioned it. And that's the only person I've ever seen mention that.
hey, what you're saying almost of like the trains from the Matrix, but it's like the one you mentioning now could almost be like one that you programmed yourself or your higher self program, and by homeboy mentioning it, that was like a breadcrumb that you left for yourself.
Nah,
Nah, it
he
wasn't
ain't
just for
even
me.
said what the train was yet. He
The
ain't
the
I'm
even
still
said.
looking
train,
at it as a train. I just
no,
put it in a
the
in a
train is
different
a
design.
train. The one
The
thing you
point
can
of it.
have a lot of different experiences, but two things that you gonna know for sure. One is that this was a real ass train, and two, you gonna know where that train left from. Even if you don't know the name of the location, you gonna know what that location looked like, where the train leaves from.
Yeah.
Yeah, you was on a different train then.
So you talking about like a train,
This is a no
Train, train.
bullshit train.
like a real train, like as if you was riding on a real train that took you to a destination.
Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna make it a little bit more real.
Oh my
This
God,
train.
man, just say it. Just say
Nah, man, I'm telling you, you know how it is.
I
I'm, I'm,
do,
I'm
but
gonna
I'm
say
just
this much.
saying.
I'm gonna say this much. You remember, you remember the theme song for Soul Train back in the '90s?
Yeah, the soul
Like, it had like
train.
the dancing ass train and shit.
Yeah.
and the train was
Woo.
like going through outer space on that track and shit.
Yeah.
A train like that.
Okay.
Nah.
That's something about the train. The train leaves from regular ass tracks, and you going on some tracks through some crazy shit. This is like the Magic School Bus equivalent of trains.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I
I
know it
had
will
crazy
be when I
rides, but
pull
it
it.
wasn't like I never took a ride to where I was like on the train, like an actual train. Like even if it was like doing some wild shit, I ain't never. But
That's
it
like
Man,
that
rides like cars,
chocolate Charlie factor.
party and shit.
They train was crucial too.
bruh, the people on the train was real as shit. Um, cool. It was crazy because it was like it was a party. We was on that train getting down, man.
Yeah, I was on that exact train you're talking about, bro, and I think everybody in this room talking was on it. I just think
You better not,
it's a
because that's the
different.
same train that them two greasy motherfuckers
Nah, but
kicked me off
for real.
with.
No, but listen. Right before, that's what I'm. Hey, true. Remember that time when I told you I had that crazy ass trip where I got pulled over
Yeah.
with the Indian chick with the shit that I did and blah blah blah. Blah. You don't remember that shit, right?
Nah, I don't know. I remember part of it.
Yeah. So pretty much, bro, I was on that damn train and I got right. Let's say I'm up to make a corner. Instead of me getting to that room, yeah, some big ass party, and yeah, we about to get into the scene where everybody you know and waiting to celebrate. And then that one shit that you think was on you know what I mean? Like you had covered up. You know, when you realize a certain authority step into space. And I kind of like have that certain feel, the way all you
Oh wow. Oh yeah.
with that spookism, I felt like that too. Like I couldn't even tell people how that shit was or what it was. But when it happened, I just said thank you. You know, I just said thank you, bro. And no crazy shit really happened. You
I
know.
done been in and out of so many different so-called lifetimes or whatever you want to call them on so many different trips without, yeah, I can't not once recall a train, like a train, anything that looked like a train.
I'm
But I
saying,
can resemble some shit that seemed like it was a ride like a train.
no,
Bro, I
this is
needed you
no
to tell us
bullshit
exactly
train.
what happened, bro. What happened at the end of that shit? I want to see. No, I want to know if it's the same shit I'm talking about, cause I know the way I'm explaining it is all over the place. So just go ahead, bro. We don't give a fuck.
Well, for me, it was a round trip. So, all right. So this is the wild shit, man. I'm gonna just skip to the chase then, right? The shit I saw online, um, is what tripped me out because y'all ever heard those conspiracy theories? I mean, yeah, I guess whatever conspiracy theories or witness testimonies and shit that says there's all that freaky shit happening in Colorado,
Yeah,
especially out of the Denver airport.
yeah, yeah,
Like they got the weird freaky statues, and they got like just the reptilian uh, signs on the wall that says like, "Oh, sorry, we under maintenance and shit." And they say there's like a whole nother damn near a city underneath the airport and shit.
Tatarian, whatever that's called.
Yeah, well, that's where the fuck that train leaves from. And the crazy shit, where it got real crazy, is when this dude, so the dude that mentioned it in the chat, I hit him up and he actually hit me back a couple days later. And he sent me a bunch of pictures from the airport. And bullshit you not, my guy. There is a statue in the Denver airport of a fucking train on this track that just goes through the sky.
What?
And that's the fucking train. Yeah, bro. That's why I say it was no bullshit train when I experienced it. I just did not know that there was an actual no bullshit statue. Well, I can't, it's not a statue. It's like it's a 3D piece of art. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like an exhibit. It's an art exhibit that shows this train on this track that goes, through the
Yeah, see, nah,
Wild shit, boy.
I ain't never.
Yeah, that's what got me looking at Soul Train different. I was like, hold up, bro. And they call it the Soul Train.
Yeah, the Soul Train.
I was like,
Thought you
wait
was
a
See
talking
minute,
that
about
bro.
dance
something
when he
else,
go down the track and
man.
go do the left and the right.
Bro, that's the crazy part. When I say on that train, we was getting the fuck down. It was like we was all celebrating. We all knew that okay, we was going where we was going, which was okay, I'll just say where we was going was this very dope ass society. Like the golden society
Was it
where,
was it
there's
like
there's peace and
it wasn't
yeah,
like
all that.
S&M?
Nah, nah,
No,
nah.
no, because I know somebody that went
That
somewhere like
train,
that.
bro.
But I
I'm
went
talking
to
like it
places
was on
where it
that
was.
train taking their shoes off to dance and shit. Like we were listening to music, we was cutting up, bro. Having a good ass time.
It's like Charles said. That reminded me of the train that what's the name was on Neo, and he got stuck in that place. But that's weird.
Yeah, where Homeboy created it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like he could do. Yeah, but I mean that just kind of opened it up wide to be like, I mean, shit, so many things. Like if you open and receptive to something in particular, kind of like you saying, if that was coming from them, you might have some kind of connection there for you to witness, hey, that train comes from there, and I'm able to, hop on it and ride there and pick it up,
But
you know.
ain't that
Well,
ain't
the
that
train is cool, but it's where it takes you is a whole nother level.
Right, 'cause you say you had a round trip, so
yeah
keep
round
going.
trip?
Yeah.
Yeah, we here.
Yeah,
We
well, I
here.
mean, the place I went,
Was that
so
DMP or was that mushrooms?
this was 4ACO, my guy.
Oh yeah, 4AC. Oh
Oh,
my fucking god!
oh, Chief. Go ahead.
Yeah, 4ACO, very first time ever.
Oh,
And
do
I
you know
guess
how
the
many
only thing,
milligrams you took?
500. No,
No,
wait, wait,
you
wait,
didn't
wait.
take
Hold on,
it.
hold on, hold on. I'm tripping. I'm
You
tripping.
shouldn't
I'm
have took
tripping.
500. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
tripping.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, 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 I'm tripping. It
50,
was
50 milligrams?
no, it was 32. I
32.
took
Okay,
32.
cool. Okay.
Damn,
Yep.
I took
I
32.
never even played
The,
my
the
4AC.
powder right up under the tongue. And the only thing different I did for some reason, bro, maybe it's because I saw the movie Constantine or what, but I just had this inkling to, I had this notion to take my shoes and socks off and put my feet in the bath water. I was in a hotel, and I
Mm.
put my feet in the bath water and tucked a towel under the door so couldn't no light get in the bathroom. So I'm in a pitch black bathroom, sitting in a chair next to the tub with my feet in the tub. And
I
boy,
love it.
I took off. That shit
Yeah.
lasted about 7 hours.
Dang.
Yeah.
What kind of bean is this? On lizard bean?
You say the lizard?
Yeah, what you saw?
I ain't seen no lizards, homie. This was
No, you say you
this
saw
was
something about reptilian or something like that before?
no, not at all, not at all, bro. This was I'm trying to. There's so many renditions of it in cartoons and shows, but basically this was like that very advanced society, but it was like an empire. It was bigger than any city I've ever seen in my entire life. Like this city was probably the size of states in the U.S. Like it was like Futurama on some real shit. It
Yeah,
was
Yeah.
man,
like
I know
Futurama
exactly
with
what you're talking
everything.
about, bro.
What's
Real
that?
talk. I said I know exactly what you're talking about, but it seems like based on your life and my life, we all have like how you it might relate to this train or whatever the fuck. My thing is exactly what you're saying, but it still ain't what you're saying. I don't know how to explain. You know,
Well, you
yeah,
might have
it's
went
a
to the same
beautiful
place
thing,
with a
this
different way.
beautiful place and all of this type of shit, but it's more high tech. It's more AI type of shit, though. More like damn, like whatever these motherfuckers think is coming.
Well, I mean, yeah, the tech was there, but the thing that really put this over the top was one, everybody used telepathy, and
Oh,
two, every single person there was highly and apparently highly intelligent.
oh,
I mean,
damn.
I'm not
See that
talking like the
right here,
silly type of
no talking
intelligent. I
to you
mean,
right here, right
genuine
now.
type of smart as shit. And everybody's got different talents. It was just this super advanced society, man. As soon as I got there, people recognized me, but
Yeah,
something about me was that I was more transparent than everybody else. They knew it was almost like a hologram of me that was moving around. They knew that I was somehow like projecting myself there, and I wasn't completely there. And they thought that was real cool. They were like, "How is he doing that? How is he
Hey,
projecting himself back here?"
hey, they say you the creator. You the one up on the hill that we hear about. You testing out a new gadget and
like
invention. What
Ozzy.
happened with that little place you call Earth that you had created?
So you was a ghost.
Right?
You was a ghost.
And bro, that's the other thing.
Beat the game.
When I was watching Society from like my little observer standpoint, the dude who killed me a bunch of times, and I'm sitting outside of time and I'm watching the earth develop. I'm watching literally whole societies fall and
Yeah,
rise again. Like I'm watching wars go down, like all in fast forward, but somehow like I can still see every moment of this. It's kind of hard to explain unless you've been there before. But in watching all this go down, I'm realizing what was it I wanted to say about it? I watched all these things go down these different lives. Oh yeah, yeah. So something that was bothering me, and I kind of made a point about it in my trip was to, if I had the power, like if I really was going out and getting into the matrix, hacking into the mainframe, and I was able to do something. Let's say I was some powerful being like y'all, alluding to now. I wanted to make a change. I wanted to actually do something with it. So I actually remembered that at that time that I was watching it, but I folded. I completely folded because what he showed me was the the from the grander perspective. He was like, "Yeah, this whole thing is what you would consider to be a simulation, right? I'm watching all these things go down, and the issues I'm talking about, issues as big as war, issues as big as you know, pure sin, the most evil shit ever. It's like it's like a 1% margin of error in the grand scheme of things. He's like, look, man, this is a pretty good simulation we got going on here. The shit that I understand that you in there and it seems like a real big deal, but you can't see from the grander perspective. But like, we done
yeah.
put this whole shit together so perfectly, and you tripping on this little 1% of it. It's not how you want it to be.
That's
And
wild, bro. Because I
if
wasn't
you
on
fuck
that
with
train
that one
when it was
percent, you can fuck around and mess up way more than the 1%.
yeah, that's wild because that's the truth. Like that's
You
what I was
kind of
saying.
got a point, a vibe like, yo, even though we take it lightly, it's kind of serious at the same time, or no?
Bruh, like the most evil shit ever that you can possibly fathom was nothing. Like, because these people are so advanced and so much more intelligent. I'm going back to the place I went to, not when I was the observer, because they knew about all this and shit. Of course, it's like it's almost like a little. It was like a little observatory experiment for them, and it was like a service to the society that you living in to do what I was doing. I was putting myself in these scenarios so that they could better understand what it would be like to live in this three-dimensional reality. So I was kind of like an explorer for them, and they could learn from my experience. And so my job was to go there, experience certain things, and then on top of that, I had like a little side hustle or side missions where deliver messages to people. So I'll meet people in this society, and then your parents growing up like, oh shit, if you run into me in a three-dimensional world that you're going to, tell me this. And that's like a whole side hustle of mine. That's like my pocket, my little change,
Yeah.
being terrible for these messages.
Damn, how many times did you dive in with the 4
Yeah.
ACO?
Bro, this was the, like I said, this was the first fucking trip I ever had. I still
Hey, but
remember it
that's
better than any trip I've had.
yeah, that 4 ACO is dope. But I mean, shoot, I
Honestly,
mean, hey, different how we was talking the other day, like, same train, just a different way to get there. Like I've experienced the same thing, but mine wasn't kind of tied to the stuff that you saying. Mine essentially was like higher self, like, hey, you could change some shit right now, but let me just once you clearly see the grander scheme of things, there's no way you'll think like the way you thinking right now. And he was right, and it was like boom, you see the grand scheme things. It's like, oh yeah, I see why I did or why I do, and it's just laid out so there's no way you could even think about fathom changing it once like shit is revealed to you.
it ain't feel like that in that time. I felt like I completely folded. I felt like I just abandoned all my morals because I literally didn't change a thing because I was too, I don't want to say I was afraid. It was more so that once I had the understanding of the bigger picture, I knew how fragile it was. It was more so like moving that one Jenga block.
Yeah, yeah. That's wild, cause like, after all them experiences, like I was just going, damn, even with psychedelics and consciousness is only like 1%, 2% of everything. It's not even that
Real shit.
big. We just make it huge.
Straight up. It's the perspective.
Yeah.
Perspective is everything.
Perspective is everything.
And that's what I always about that 4 ACO, bro. That 4 ACO all the way, all the way to where everything, I don't care what it is. To me, everything I thought or believed or accepted, it was like it all was just nothing. It was so
Yeah.
minute on the scale of the grander scale of things that it was like, why did I make that a big thing though?
Man, smaller than anything you can possibly imagine. I mean, just damn near insignificant.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
talking
hey,
about the
no,
big shit.
no
Family,
funny, bro.
friends,
All of it.
career, beliefs,
Uh,
everything.
Tomorrow,
So
yes.
tiny.
yeah, tomorrow, today, right now. That's why I always say it's a billion people live this life. F that, maybe more. Who are you?
That's why I always say the one thing I know more than anything else is that I know very little at all.
At all? And that's like you get to that point to where you go, damn man, it's okay not to know shit.
No shit.
It's
That's
all
all
right
you need
not
to
to know
know.
anything because now I don't have the burden of carrying that shit with me. Are you?
Hey, bro, when you said about that hologram shit, bro, I'm not gonna hold you. The only the only time I seen, well, not like that, but the only time I seen like what I would call like a hologram, bro. And it's crazy you said that transparency part. My homeboy was about to like call me to invite me to dinner and junk with the whole group and junk, bro. He didn't call me yet, and I just caught the intent of him doing it. And then when I looked to my right, it wasn't like nobody told me to look, none of that. I could see like these niggas walk through my wall, like they walked through the wall, bro, walked through my door. One of them niggas leaned on the wall like a b-boy. They was like, "Yo, you trying to go out to eat, bro?" I'm like, "Yeah, nigga." And then the phone ring like, doo, and I'm like, "Yo, hold on, let me put you on, bro, cause they not forget shit." And I told the nigga this shit. He was like, "Yo, what the fuck, nigga? I was about to. That's what I was calling you for. To invite you out to dinner and shit." I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck?" But the hologram, bro, it looked at like nigga, like he was there. I wasn't even tripping. Not like that, but you know what I mean. I wasn't even tripping, bro. I didn't take nothing. I wasn't even tripping. The second time, it looked like they were moving. It looked like it looked like he was moving in the background or something like that. Like wind was sliding across his projection. You ever saw like what's that movie? The lady who go to Kansas with the Wizard of Oz, bro. You know how like a witch will pop up, then the what's the name will pop up. It's like a tornado in the background, but you can still see the characters pop up or the things pop up or when people try to emanate it or something like that. It looked
Yeah.
like that, but it looked like they were standing still and they had a tornado going through them or something like that, like something or they were moving. And he was thanking me for having a good time. We went mini golfing, like the whole group and junk. We went mini golfing and all this other junk. When I got home, I'm like, oh yeah. And I had me some apple cider, bro. And apparently it's supposed to be like close to psychedelic for your third eye or something like that. Not like that, but it's supposed to like whatever, whatever. Point being,
Decalcified. I got you.
yeah, point being, nigga, the holograms, bro. And I wasn't even on nothing. That's why I'm like, yo, something is up here, bro. Like this nigga future self or his other self, whatever. And this nigga was dressed in a whole golf suit, from the hat to the damn shorts to the socks to the shoes. Like it was an old lady with him. And I'm like, this must be his grandma or something. I didn't know who the hell that was, bro. And he was like, yo, thank you. He didn't even say nothing, but I understood everything like he was trying to convey type junk, bro. At that time, he didn't even say nothing. And it was like an old white lady. She just waved type junk. And I'm like, oh, who is this? Who is that? But the hologram part, bro, I'm not gonna hold you. It made me feel like he kind of was like on some I'm gonna step outside of here real quick, or I'm gonna astral project type junk. I don't know if you ever played Call of Duty, not to bring it over there. If you ever play Call of Duty, bro, and you ever go to the zombies mode and you gotta upgrade your gun and they send you over to like another world real quick, and you only got so much time to do that thing right there. That that right there is how I can relate to it, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I know I give myself that anxiety feeling like we don't have enough time. But the last time I stepped through a portal, it felt like I was in the ethers or something. Like I was a. I'm not saying I was a ghost, but that's the closest thing I could tell you. Like I felt like I was a ghost. I stepped into another alternate reality of this one type junk. Literally, like it opened up a slit and it just put me in there. And I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
god, I only got so much time. I only got so much, but I was making myself anxious. You know what I mean? I don't know how much time I would have had or what I could have did in there or something like that. Last part, last part, that 1% thing, bro. I was just riding down the street and I was looking at everything and I'm like, yo, the trees look upside down, all this other stuff, right, bro? I'm thinking everything upside down. I go to my backyard to kind of just like sit and ground myself and just meditate, just sit in the sun, bro. And I'm looking at the gnats and I'm like, yo, them gnats be just flying in one spot way up there. Like they just flying in one little spot, bro. For like probably hours and hours. Like they don't got no sense of time. And I'm thinking about, wait, how small is stuff really? We make stuff small, but how small is stuff really? How big is stuff? How big is we? Like,
It's all
all of this
relative.
shit about like, you know what I mean? All of this how small type shit. And I'm thinking about what you're saying about like how we'll like I don't know what the fuck the word is. We'll get stuck over the 1% or whatever. But that other 99%, this shit's running harmoniously or something like that. But we'd trip up about that 1% or something. And I'm
Yeah.
thinking like, yo, this is fucking trippy. Just the perspectives on this about how we
Oh
measure
shit.
stuff. That's to even trip on it. You know what I
Yo,
mean? Like, oh,
if there's some
what?
Star Trek fans in here, especially like Star Trek Voyager, bro, I've been wanting to find somebody who remember this shit. It was an episode like that where basically there were like these grand architects of society, and they kept making society, trying to get it to be at a certain level of efficiency, and they had a society that was like 60% efficiency, but that wasn't good enough, so they flooded that shit out and started all over. And then they finally got one that was up to like damn near 90%, but they wanted to get that shit to like 95, 96%. So they was debating. The people were like, man, I think we should stop here. We've been doing this research for all this time. It's the best we've gotten. 90% is good. And how they tell you the truth in these movies and shows and shit. And that's one of them things that stuck with me as a kid that I remembered. And I didn't really know why that one episode especially always stuck with me. And, now it's a whole lot more obvious, but I can't find that motherfucker nowhere. I can't remember what the name of it was or even close enough to search for it.
I've been
Might
watching a
be.
bunch of random episodes looking for it.
It might be floating out there on YouTube there. But that
Oh, it's
sounds
it's
like a
one of
deep
them.
one. That sounds like did you see the one where it was they go down to this society and they're like um not prehistoric, but they're real like plain Jane like farmers and just common people like this, and
Yeah,
they coming all advanced or whatever. And Captain Kirk, he just a loose cannon anyway. How
you
he
say
live or
Captain
die,
Kirk.
I'll never know. Yeah, this was a Captain Kirk one.
Oh shit, you
So
talking the old ass Star Trek?
yeah, the old school one, right? So
Okay.
Captain Kirk and I'm trying to put them up on game, like, hey, there's this, these this other alien force coming in, we'll deal with her. And the people down there, they're like, you don't have to worry about it, and da da da. And they're like, man, you don't understand this. This is beyond you. Y'all in the agricultural, y'all haven't even gotten to the steel age and this and that. And he putting them, Captain, Captain kind of putting them in their place or whatever. Man, come to find out, at the end, these these people down there that were like plain Jane and just lived in these little huts or whatever and had their little like government meetings or whatever, they were this advanced society that had developed far past, and the body was just a projection of light. Like they all folded in on themselves and like they was controlling the Starship Enterprise after that shit and everything. And they were like, you just assumed we was, you know, because we let that image out there. Like, man, and anyway, it was off the chain. So it was like, eye of the beholder, however we want to say it, underestimating somebody, not really knowing who they are, what their capabilities are. That was pretty much the essence of that show. But what it was about was just, totally mind blowing because they there thinking, oh, we can help these people out. We're the Starship Enterprise. Little do we know they're such an advanced species where, they can move via energy now. They don't need to be contained by a body.
Straight
It
up.
was dope. Yeah.
You
Hey,
ever heard of the
wow.
Doggone Tribe?
Mm-mm.
That's
Oh,
the
the
tribe that lived
doggone.
over 10,000 years
Oh
ago
God.
in North Africa, and they mapped out the Sirius star system,
Yeah, they
a star system that only recently, with the high powered telescopes, have we been able, well, we like Americans have been able to discover.
Right.
The dog stars.
yeah, they
Dog
Mm-hmm.
out
stars.
Dogon. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
My bad.
crazy
Doggone. I said doggone.
Yeah.
because like each one of us, right? I could be wrong, but like I feel like I know exactly where y'all at. In not your location here on Earth, like your address and shit. But let's just say it was degrees or something. Like I feel like I know exactly are we angels or something. I know exactly who each one of y'all is. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but it's like, I kinda like have that shit going on. I just don't be saying shit. Like that shit crazy, you know?
I think
Latitude, longitude.
all going on, Sun Tzu. That's the
It's
crazy.
all going on, bro.
One
It's all
time,
going on.
at
And
one
hey, and
time,
guess what?
Jews and the
Hey,
dope.
when I say I don't know what's going on, it's me trying to act like I don't know what's going on. So remember that shit too. You know what I mean?
For
Yeah.
sure.
Confucius.
Hey, it's kind of trippy. They, I heard some of them map the stars, and like the Egyptians, and then they map the stars like, or they had. No, my bad. I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say they had mappings of the stars, and I'm thinking like, yo, why not like go on these sites, go on these 13s, whatever, go on these astral projections and go see what the hell this is. Even though you're gonna make up what the hell you want it to be when you go over there type jump. You know what I mean? Or even play the part of not knowing it to show yourself that you knew the whole time or something. But it's like, nigga, we could go and see what this shit is. You know what I mean?
Hey,
I
Like, I
mean, what
ain't
if
but
it's
you
like,
know
just
what? With
sounds
that,
though?
I was gonna say with that same thing being, you kind of put it from our perspective, but you think about it from a perspective of, look, here we go with perspectives again, from a society. we're using what we call the medicine as the norm, and you get and say certain people that's getting to like certain people level in the group where hey, like hey, you know, they consider them one of the elders now. When they travel, they can go specifically to a place. You know, they can focus their journey. They can go map out that star system over there and that one over there and that one over there. You know, because we going in damn near every day, or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Whereas opposed to us, we still in the shadows under rocks and shit, finding ourselves and their journey, and not necessarily to that degree. You know what I mean? Like, what if we had the backing of those that be, supporting the journeys and getting more back into the research and focusing it,
Yo, that's
be
what I
nice
be.
though.
No funny, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I be thinking who, whatever. Okay, first when I say who, I mean whoever write the script. I know it's us, but I gotta play that part when it's like wow, or I don't know. You know what I mean? We gotta play that part. But I'm like, yo,
Mhm.
when we take these things or get through these experiences and junk, bro. Damn it, I don't love. No, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I
I,
don't play
I
that
think I
part
know where
too
you.
damn well,
Exactly,
bro. I
Con.
don't played it
Never
too damn
mind.
well. Yeah, I don't played it too damn well, bro. I don't need the damn award
Exactly,
now,
bro.
man. I don't need the award right now. Oh shit. Okay. Turn that off. Let's get the actor in who knows what the hell he was about to say. Let's get him in here, please. Get that nigga in.
Cameras ready and go.
But what was we talking about? If you tell me what was we talking about, I'll help. I think I'm getting a little flabbergasted. I'm just a little. I ain't
No,
gonna
what
lie.
I'm saying is you so on point that sometimes it's just like, yo, you know what? Never mind. Maybe I ain't supposed to say it right now. That's, you know what I mean?
I kind of
Where
thought
I
that, and I
thought
was like,
it's,
"Ooh,
I was gonna say where I thought you was thinking. Terrence McKenna said about like like as far as I know, there's no grand conspiracy, but you have to really wonder. Like everybody damn near knows about DMT nowadays, or they've heard it through a friend or something. Like, how come this shit is not being discussed in the news and by the world religions and everything? Like, you could take this substance and go experience these religious things and these non-religious things and travel places and everything. Like, how come this is not the key moment and focus of our society at this point in
I,
time?
I
You
think I
turn on
think
the
that's
news, no
exactly
one's
what it
talking
is
about
right
it. They
now.
talking about little Petey got shot over here, or we attacking them over there, or so and so getting attacked, or hey, there's a million more microplastics in your orange juice now, but government say you can still drink it. Like he
Hey,
said, he
Charles,
said, he said, really, like how come this should be the focus, like every damn day, like holy shit.
Charles, let me ask you a question, right? Because I know you're wise, bro, and you're full of the light. I mean, you just said it was a simulation, right? So,
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a simulation, what are we even asking? You know what I mean? What we even talking about? But I get it. But at the same time, come on, bro. You know what I mean? We
Yeah,
kind of like it's just happening
yeah.
just for us to detach from it. What we trying to hold on to? We trying to create some shit to hold on to, or we gotta let go. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? That's just that's what every single thing is going on right here in this fucking space, bro. But
This is true.
just enjoy the damn journey. I mean, it is what it is. These things happen. Baby born, baby die. You know, the man wants
Merrily,
to
merrily,
fly.
merrily,
Right.
merrily. Life is but a
But
trip.
see, it's that internal philosophy that that wants to keep it interesting. For the one that
It's like they
let's think
created this
about this here.
thing. They
What can we
created this
calculate?
thing to play out play out these things. I don't know the words like y'all, but let's just say emotions are stimuli and all this stuff. And it happened that this one played out by going to rob this store, so he go to this experience to have this steam leave his body or whatever the fuck. They're just trying to get shit out of their spiritual system. That's why they're here. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like this is what's going on and is what it is. We don't need to change shit. We here because we got to smoothen out a few things, or recognize your other designs, and then because you don't really have to be here to smooth no shit. You could just be scoping down from somewhere else. You could choose to do whatever the fuck you want to do at any given time. You know, because I
True.
mean, this is not our real form, really, right? Your eyes covered up right now, even though it's open. And the shit that's covering it got mad eyes on it. You feel me? So it's like this shit's ridiculous. Listen, this shit's ridiculous. So, I mean, like if you close your eyes and you really move your head around and try to find some type of light, you're gonna find some type of little spark, and then you just try to focus and hone in on the shit, and then you just work with the light, and then it'll form a whole design that's going on. Cause you're there playing with the light and you're testing it in your mind, like, hold up, I can see. Hold up. And then you start looking at your reflection, right? In the dark, you're looking at your own reflection right now with your eyes closed. You're like, hold up, what the fuck? And then the reflection you're looking at bigger than the fucking body you got. It's like, what the fuck is going on? And then so you're just playing with it, bro. It's like, what the fuck? So why we gonna come down here and talk? But anyway, if we don't know better, what we gonna do? So when you know better, what we gonna do too?
Listen,
So
if
what I
you knew
realize
better,
is
you
when I
do
come in
better.
the conversations and I listen to certain shit, like the conversations, it kind of drag you back earth and shit. You know what I mean? Like it kind of like dismantle your height, the chair you're really sitting on, and bring you
Oh
back
yeah,
down
it pulls
into
you
the
back into
foam.
the rabbit holes.
Yeah. It puts
Pull
you
you
back,
into another rabbit hole. Yeah, yeah.
and it's all out of peace and love. It's not even like they trying to, but they trying to at the same time.
Hey, son,
you know?
Well, well,
son,
well, and you figure that's how we're wired too. That's how
hey,
that's how
son,
that's
do.
how
Ain't
the
Yeah.
that what?
human brain is wired.
It's like
We're
iron
wired.
sharpen
It's
iron.
on autopilot. You don't even have to do shit. Autopilot kick in, and you then
Exactly.
you done went and ate something real
That's what
good,
he said, man.
watched
He
some
said
TV,
before
did the
enlightenment,
shit.
before
But
enlightenment, after enlightenment.
yeah.
Well, I mean, they say the human eye can only see what is it, 0.0035%
The brain,
of the light spectrum. So it makes sense that you got to close your eye to see.
that brain
Hey,
calculation.
it's
Exactly.
funny? Kind of like that cameraman perspective, bro. Like that, like what Sunset was reminding me of, like that cameraman perspective. Not like oh, I'm a cameraman. No, like this is not even con. It's a camera dude right behind me. Not behind me physically, but you know what I'm trying to just to put it in perspective. Kind of looking out, and then my whole thinking point is like coming out the lens, and whatever I think I am, just changing the camera lens or the camera view, and I think I'm changing the camera view, but it's not. I'm not even here. You know what I mean?
As
And
a
like
hey,
it's
hey,
kind of
hold up.
where it's
As a matter of
simulated.
fact,
Hold
you
on,
got a lot of
real quick.
screens. You got a lot of screens. Let's just say you have these two eyes, right? And we're seeing this screen. You know what I mean? You could see it with DMT sometimes. I don't know how tapped in you get when you tap in, but when you tap in, you tap in. But you got mad screens right in front of you. Like you be having like 20, 30, 40 screens. You could switch from whichever one, just like the speed I'm talking in right now. You just be switching from whichever screen you want. You feel me? And it's just mad shit. Like, yo, this shit crazy, bro. We not who we think we are. Simple as that, bro. You know what I mean?
And that's the funny part. 'Cause we are like no funny. Like we can let like these things take us into rabbit holes, but it's kind of like the end of that Avengers movie when like Kane was like, "Yo, I gotta get everybody else," and you see all the different types of Kanes and junk. And then I'm thinking like, "Yo, that's just like the aspects of us, bro. They all take the little. I call them the councilmen, but like, think about it. I ain't saying think about it, but the way I look at it, like the whole everything around us is doing exactly what we do on a grander scale to us to what we think. But it still interplays with everybody. You're like,
Yep.
what you mean? Everything is like a expression of that same thing, right? And we be
Right
expressing
now,
what
as
we
we
think is
speaking.
ourselves in the same thing. Like me, even like, oh yeah, I like burgers. And I'm like, nah, man, I don't like broccoli. It's like me expressing the same thing using the different aspects, like nature. So I'm like, oh, this is a
One
tree.
hand
This is
wash
a
the other,
flower.
both wash the face. It's like something's always working with something. I get exactly what you're saying, and that's what's happening. Like you drop a crumb on the floor, you got an ants coming to get it. Like there is no fucking empty space anywhere. You feel me?
Yeah, it's like
Like there's
everything is being
yeah,
expressed
there
as
yeah.
something from
This whole
something,
shit's
but it's all
alive,
from the
bro.
same thing type of thing. So even when we be like, nah, man, I don't want to be that type of person. I want to be this type of person. We still demonstrating what the one thing always is doing, and it's creating different aspects of itself in reference or relation to itself to further itself. You know what I mean? We be like, oh, I'm not going to be this type of person because I saw what that do or something like that. Or I used to be this type of person, so I'm going
We
to be
have
this
the
type of person.
capability
You know
to
what I mean?
create and
That's
paint
in
whichever
reference in
fucking picture
relation
we
to
want to
like
paint and create
ourself type
whatever the
stuff.
fuck we want to create just so we could make a fucking mistake so we could learn how to fix it or somebody else could fix it. We could have somebody else birth into this fucking system to come learn how to clean up the shit that we just did like what's happening right now. And we just keep on doing the shit and keep going till the shit get to that perfection which we already at. You feel me? It's just like the replay or the slow version or some shit, shit crazy though. It's just the breakdown, I mean the shakedown,
It's
really.
a revolving door,
It-
but you
It's
ain't
like a
gonna see it.
cram box,
You ain't gonna
and
see it,
niggas
man.
living in
It's
like,
like it's
mm,
like stepping outside with no clothes on, with clothes on. People not gonna see the you. They gonna just see the clothes you got on.
yeah, but that's the hold on, right, real quick. That's the thing though. Niggas don't even, bro. We like, yo, like, yo, with, cause niggas don't even know what clothes they got on, bro. We
This
just
nigga
think we
so
know what
hard.
clothes we got on. You know what I mean? Like, and
Yeah,
then whatever we think what clothes we got on, we told it that way, and then we expect the other people to kind of go with what we kind of go with. You know what I mean? Not go
yeah,
with like, hey, side with me. No, but it's like, hey, if I'm wearing shorts, I'm gonna act like I'm wearing shorts. So the way that I'm acting, this nigga should act like, or this person should, you know what I mean? Act like I'm wearing shorts because I'm doing certain connotations, or I got a shirt and this shirt looks like this or connotates with this, so I got a fucking shirt on. You know what I mean? But we don't even know the clothes we wearing. We just be like, oh yeah, I think it's this, so I'm gonna treat it like this. And as I'm treating it like
See, the
this,
thing is, the
I know
clothes
a lot
got
of
time.
people
The
gonna,
clothes
you know what I
got
mean?
prison time too. The clothes down here, the clothes is on a sentence too, bro. This clothes got an expiration date.
yeah,
You know what I mean? That motherfucker, this nigga owe me money.
yeah. That's all. Everything got that expiration date, but it's
Yeah, you
like
think it's a joke? That motherfucker fighting for your life, nigga.
I feel like you the one got the flashlight. You shining it, saying the clothes is something. You saying that is something. You saying this is something. So as you going, even though it is what it is, you still making it bigger and making it more fascinating and making it more fantastic for you so you can explore it and you can see it and you can look at it and dive deeper into it. It don't matter what it is. If you like football, same thing.
It just goes back to a girl combing her hair. That's it. A little mermaid combing her hair.
Carmen here.
That's it.
You go, hold on,
That
that
was
that
one of
Yo,
the
what?
first lessons. I had to learn that. Like when I say I had to learn to look at purple and not think of it as purple and not label it as purple, it's the same shit. I had to realize so many of the things that I identified with were just labels. Like I've been labeling them for so long that I forgot that that's not what it really is. That's just what I identify it as.
yeah.
That ain't a screwdriver. That's a knife. Man, this gonna be a
Right.
screwdriver today. What
Uh,
you talking about?
Yeah.
It's gonna be what I need it
hey,
to
I
be.
gotta get in here, fam. But it's peace, y'all. Been
All
good
right,
this
dog.
evening. Keep the
Hair grease,
conversation going.
hair grease.
Peace, love, and hair grease, no doubt, man.
Salute.
Y'all be easy. I'm gonna get with y'all.
All right,
All
child. You
right,
have a blessed night,
all right,
man.
man.
With y'all. Peace for sure.
But I think that's the shit that be like freaking me out is the fact that the shit be exactly what you say it is, and it'll show you why it's that. And it's like you can have 10 people with 10 different beliefs, and it will be that strong belief for each one of them. And to them, it will be that. It's like you are the creator of the illusion because you the prison, and that you the prison. You
You
and you
standing up.
inside the
You
prison.
standing up with your hands up, with your right hand up with a big crystal in your hand, and your eyes is glowing red, and the crystal is glowing white, and you just standing there froze with your mouth open wide.
Why? Why?
So like
And
we were doing psychedelic gaming, true.
yeah, it was kind of sort of. It's like kind of it's weird, bro, because it don't matter what you dive into, what pull you that way, bro. You accept it, and we just believe it, and we just rock with it because it feels good. Or
No, cause you can
certain,
make it make sense.
Yeah, that's part of the experience. You got to
Yeah,
believe
but
shit to start ascertaining what it is.
and it's weird because it's like it's part of what experience? The experience of the mind, the experience of the eyes, the experience of the
Yeah,
nose, because they all got different experiences.
yeah,
Yo, I noticed that. Yo, I noticed that. I was like, yo, my feet can see what?
Yeah,
Bro, your
but they
limbs
all
on you
got
can
different
see.
experiences.
Forget the eyes, nigga. Forget the eyes. These ain't okay. I'm not gonna say they ain't shit. 'Cause I love my eyes. I appreciate you. Out of fear. Don't get me wrong. But you can see with your body part. I was like, yo, and you can see with your aura field. Like you can
Yeah,
intercept
but
that
then
energy, bro, and it'll convert it into like a what's the name? If you like, you know what I mean?
it's
Not
like
even
each
saying like
one,
that's the only way, but that's
each,
one of the ways I figured out. And I'm like, yo,
but each
nigga,
one
what?
giving its own take on reality. Like just think if your feet step on some shit that'll be spiky. It'll be like I don't like that. It could be a crumpled
yeah,
up.
Yo, my legs will go limp, bro. Like they
Yeah,
talk to each other. If I step on
instantly.
something that like it knows, it'll my leg will go limp, so I can redirect the energy to my knee and shoot it outward, so I don't step on something like wholeheartedly. You know what I mean? Like, damn, I stepped on this damn. No, we feel it. It's like when you feel a hair on your body get grazed by a bug or something,
I,
you automatically flinch because you felt it get real close or too close.
They
It
can't.
redirects it. It know it don't want to harm itself or something. Or I trained it to be that way. I don't
The
know.
human being undefined. You know what I mean? The design is undefined, so pretty much you could design it whichever way you want, really. You know what I mean?
I know I'm
It's like
finding out what
it's
it
like
can
that's what they be
do.
talking about, be water. You know, you could do any fucking thing. You could change your whole design right now. You know, I mean, it don't make no damn sense, but it's actually true. You know, if we really focus in and hone in on it. You know what I mean? So what you're saying makes sense to me.
yeah.
It'd be like, yo, what else can this? Not even what else can it do? Like, oh, I'm looking, but do it when it show you shit, and it probably already been showing like me shit. Don't get me wrong, but the times where it's like, oh, I'm paying attention, and I get rewarded with a fucking wow or a fucking oh shit, that was close or whatever experience that come about, and it's like, yo, we can do this. It's like a I forgot who said this, but it's like a kid in a Corvette or a Lamborghini or some shit. Like you don't really
Reptile
know what it
wins.
all can do, or you know what I mean. You just know it can drive and go here to
yeah.
here, or try turn or some shit. Did you know this bitch had a fucking bow attached to? I don't know, but you know what I mean, like some special with secret agent attached. Not secret agent, because I'm building up that fallacy, but I'm trying to paint the picture. Like, oh, this nigga car turned into a plane, and
No,
it's
I feel
like,
you
what?
though.
How I turn into a spaceship? How I just stepping through a slit, and now I'm in another.
I
I
think
didn't even.
belief.
You
I
know,
didn't
like
even
I
move.
think belief is dangerous as long as you don't. When you stop building upon it, it's kind of like I drink black seed oil every day. If y'all know what that is, it's like
Oh
a
yeah,
very
that's kind of
natural
sweet. I
medicine,
like
right?
that.
Right? Black medicine oil tastes like shit. I've been drinking this shit for over a year, and it still tastes like shit. It's not as bad, but it still tastes like shit. And that's just the taste. If I only believe my taste, I wouldn't fuck with this no more. But I have to also listen to I have to listen to my body. You know what I'm saying? I have to listen to my logic and my studies that tell me, oh, this is good medicine. Because if nobody told me, I promise you I wouldn't know that shit. I
yeah,
would not know it all. And I had to take it for a long time for me to even feel the benefits of it.
like the taste buds gonna be like, man, don't take that shit. That shit nasty.
Straight up. Straight up. But that's what
You
it
know,
is with like the purple shit. It's like, okay, cool. I see purple. I know I've identified it as purple, but let me see what else it is. Let me try to get some more aspects of it. Maybe there's something to this that I've never even contemplated before.
you ever thought about asking yourself sometimes, like, yo, am I eating this for taste, or am I trying to like better my body or something, or like
Oh my
do
God,
you know
nigga,
what I
all
mean?
the time,
And then when I do
especially
that, it'd be like,
recently.
yo, fuck the taste, nigga. What? Like we have a whole conversation with ourselves. If I'm trying to
What?
cook like for taste, it's like, okay, yeah, bet we focus on that. But
But
if it's
bro, I
more like,
see
yo,
people that
we gotta
thought
take
out my
chlorella
head.
powder, or we gotta take, you know what I mean? It's like, wait a minute, hold on, bro. We gotta
Yeah,
remember, this is not gonna be how we expect it to be, or that perceptual of good, especially if we got like programmed with these like artificial sugars or something. You know what I
straight
mean? So I'm
nigga,
like, hold on,
exactly,
let me take this
exactly.
because I'm being better about it type of. And then after a while, like maybe like 3 months or 4 months, I think not like half a year it took me. Now I could drink chlorella powder just like straight. Put in the bottle. I said put in the bottle. Put in the bottle. Shake it up. We valid. We valid. Like I don't gotta hold my nose no more. I don't gotta do all
Yeah,
this extra stuff no more. You know what I mean? It's like we doing this for this. And then my mind tricks itself. It's like, okay, bet. Cause we know you gonna think like that. We're not even gonna think like that. We rebel against ourselves to kind of get the job done. If that makes sense. But the nigga
but you gotta know
knows that.
yourself.
You know what I mean? Like it's weird. The
It's
continent
like
knows each other.
if you grew up in America like me, you probably like no diss to you, but you probably don't even know what it's like to not be poisoned. You probably been poisoned your whole life, just like me. You probably got them shots when you was a baby like me. You probably been eating them refined sugars like me. You probably been breathing the polluted air like me. You probably been infected with all the radio waves and the harmful waves in the air like me. You fluoride in the water like me. We don't even know. Like, well, when I say we, I'm talking about you and me in this instance. But we don't understand. We don't have any familiarity with what our actual body feels like. We ain't got no reference point.
Yo,
You
it
know,
feel real. No, hold on. It feel real. I didn't even cut you off. I was in
no,
the
no, go ahead.
shower yesterday, and I forgot what the fuck shit was on, bro. And I was feeling my face. I'm like, yo, this shit feel real as a. You know how you feel some shit that somebody tried to make feel real?
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was like that. Somebody was like, "Yo, what the like? What you mean? It feel real? What?" I'm like, "Nah, nah, nah, nah. It feels like, nigga. It feels like it's supposed to feel real, but I can feel how real that it's supposed to feel. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah. He's
me
feeling it in
taking it
4K.
off the aspect. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Taking off the aspect like, oh yeah, this is my skin. Or yeah, or this is no. It's like, nigga, this feels real. Like it felt like I was taking on the cameraman aspect, but now I'm experiencing the you know how they be like, hey, we got a our 4D now includes smell or something. It's like this one was touch or this one was sense or I mean sense. This one was touch, and I'm like, yo, nigga, this feels what? And the radio, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. And somebody was we was talking about this like I think like weeks ago or not years ago. I'm tripping, months ago or weeks ago. The radio waves and stuff, bro. I've been a lot of African holistic health people, spiritual people was like, yo, you don't want the 5G, you don't want this. And I'm thinking, I'm like, yo, at first I'm like, yo, oh shoot. And then I'm kind of teeter totter, like, man, I don't even know if I care about this enough. You know what I mean? Then I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on, bro. I can intercept what my phone is about to get to it sometimes. Or these radio waves that they're operating on, I feel like we tune into them all the time. One, it's always around. Two, and it's already included in our vibratory mapping type junk. I think we kind of singled out a frequency of like, let's use it for this, or let's use this part of the spectrum for this. But I think all of these things is like, especially if we get the sun, because it's not like the sun only puts out like only one little speck, you know what I mean? It puts out all of it. And we try to, the best that our body can, to the ability to convert all of those spectrums, whether we knowing it or not, or the different cells communicating in whatever ways type junk. Now, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of this stuff I feel like we be doing, we don't kind of pay attention to. Like, you know how like always happening. I feel like a lot of this stuff be always happening until somebody be like, not somebody, but the whole setup be like, hey, boom, look at it, and then you be like, oh, wait a minute, what? Or whatever. I don't know if it's supposed to happen right there and there, or I don't know about that part, or like the destiny part, or none of that part. But I know like when we decide to pay attention to what's always happening, and we decide to look at an aspect of that 1%, it'll like change a nigga whole what we think is our whole aspect or something like that. And then it's like, yo, what can this thing? That's why I like the body. I'm like, yo, what can this thing do? Because niggas already put in my head like, nigga, we got alien genes and shit, or we got superpowers and shit. Not even like superpowers. I could call it that, but like layman terms is like telepathy and shit. I mean, that's for layman
That's the
terms,
name of
but it's
term.
like telepathy, fucking what is it? Power psychic control or some shit. Uh,
Clairvoyant.
yeah, all of those. Yeah, okay,
All that
you know what I'm
shit.
talking about. Yeah, I can't remember the names and shit. I just remember like the doings of them and shit. I can
And
tell
that's like
time without looking at it.
no,
I can.
we might be tripping calling that superpowers when that's just how we supposed to be. If we not
Yeah,
poisoned.
yeah, bro. When your grandma or your mom or your auntie be like, we think about you or some shit, like, yo, let me call my grandma. Nigga, that's not fake. That's real. Like, I know we know it's real because we be going through it, but that's one of the quote unquote superpowers they be talking about. It's like putting that shit into the shit, and then the shit happens type shit. I was doing that at work, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, I need to get my shit back on track. Cause I was manifesting like a bunch of bullshit. It was fun because it was like I was manifesting orders and shit or shit happening. I'm like, hold on, I need to get my power back on track. Not my, it was off balance, but I'm like, I'm just willy nilly, like the garden hose just bloop, 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 like it's just out here, and I'm just laughing and shit. I'm like, hold on, I'm tripping. Let me get this shit like back home down type shit. But I do believe, bro, our shit could do a lot of fucking shit, a lot of shit, and we don't even. I don't even know what a lot of shit is. Like I can't even give you a measurement of that shit.
And
Cause
I
this shit
saw
is
that
like
shit in the
infinite.
vision before, man. It was like a almost like this net that covered the whole globe, but it was like a virtual net. It was like a net made up of, you know what ley lines are?
Yeah, yeah. Did it
Yeah,
like a
okay.
vacuum?
Yeah, you know the magnetic lines that go across, kind of like the longitude and latitude lines. Only these are electromagnetic lines of conductivity that go across the entire world. And the places where they cross up, like longitude and latitude, there's, quote unquote, coincidentally, pyramids in damn near every place where they cross up. So like Machu Picchu,
Oh, okay. I
Egypt,
know. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Arizona. They got, the Grand Canyon, got the big ass pyramid. I think that's one of the biggest pyramids actually. Um, but basically, I saw that big net, that big map that covered the whole globe. And back in the day, that was like the internet, but it was like the telepathic internet. You could talk to people telepathically throughout the entire world, and it was just like this net that allowed us to talk to one another. And there's like this agenda that's been going on for centuries to degrade that net, because when all humans can telepathically talk to one another, that's something I saw with my first DMT trip. That one little aspect changes civilization completely. I mean, just about any little minuscule problem, even big problems that you see in this world, goes away instantly if everybody uses telepathy. Ain't no
You think?
wars, ain't no violence. All that shit is gone. It's like damn near impossible because you understand each other way too well.
Yeah,
Which
I
is
was
probably
about to
what creates the trips and shit. Because we're doing it there. So we're exercising that muscle, but not here in a certain sense. But still, we're doing it here.
bro, when I'm being in
Yeah.
the dream world, bro, and I got a question, these niggas communicate to me telepathically, bro. Or them niggas pop me in a fucking picture or a video in my mind before I can even finish a sentence. Remember how Charles was like, before he can even the muscle fibers to create a smile, before he can even finish it, he already did like mad shit. These niggas already giving me the answer before I can even ask it out my physical mouth because it's too slow. Not I'm moving in slow motion. I'm moving regular. But the mind is so fucking fast. And these niggas, it's like if I wanted to ask you, you trying to go to the store, but before I can even be like, yo, or even think about saying, yo, you already said yeah, and we already hopping in the car and leaving. But Khan over here still trying to say yeah. You know what I mean? It's like that type of fast type junk, bro. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, nigga, this is not crazy. Like, oh my god, but this is crazy. That's why I be saying, like, what else can this do? You know, if not even saying, oh, keep the body in good shape, none of that. But I'm like, yo, we got these type of genes or these type of whatever's type junk. Okay, how can I help these niggas help me let go more? Not even let go. I don't want to use that term like I can't let go or something. But like unlock more. Yeah, you know what? No, what? Fuck that. Let go more. to see more or unlock more. And when I say unlock or see more, how I fucking went through the slit or the portal, I didn't know I could do shit like that. I didn't know I could do shit like that. You know what I mean? And it's like, well, what else can this do? Or if you at one of your peak states and you take this ice or something like that, and you do it's like combos. What else can you do? It's like food. When the meat already marinated, the meat good. When the flour mixture is valid, even the what's the name is good. And then if you decide to even use the sauce, because it's already good, if you decide,
Right.
it's just like these combos. How can I help the body help me by giving it combos?
Real
Oh, you
talk.
like to use your pineal gland to travel, and I'm trying to travel? What helps the pineal gland? Or what do I do that kind of fucks with you, and what can I do to help you?
Yeah.
Oregano or some shit, or what
Yeah.
these niggas saying? Okay, let me go try what these niggas. That's what I think too. Help
Yeah.
whatever these niggas was talking about, I was going out and trying. Not like all of this shit. Like, oh, you want to astral project? Try these exercises. Or you want to strengthen your what's name? Try these perspectives. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, why not type John? Let's see like what's
Yeah.
uncovered or in this book. And I think it helped kind of like push ups in the long run. I'm not saying, oh, it made me special. None of that shit. But I think like, oh, I know to look for it, like how Sun Tzu said. That's exactly how the fuck I found the fucking portals and shit, nigga. I was looking for the light. I only learned that from the Sally and some nigga on YouTube. But did Sun Tzu said this shit? I didn't think about it right then and there, but it clicked to me. I was like, oh nigga, that's the shit. That's how I got to it. I clicked. I closed my eyes and I was like, okay, I see you. And then once I saw it, it just became brighter and brighter type shit. And then now all the little wavy lines, like a bottom of a pool, started popping up and junk. And then one of them opened up. It showed me a robot backpack. Or it looked like a little backpack. It was white and gold, and it had two arms coming from it with the clamps on it. Then that closed up. Then it shot me through one of the slits like momentarily later. And then I realized like, yo, I could either see with my feet or my aura or using the combos of like the my interpretation of time and space. And then you know what I mean? Like bending time and space a little bit. If that makes sense. Kind of like folding a paper. You draw a straight line across the paper and you fold them together. You didn't have to travel across the straight line. You just folded it together. So either some concept like that, and I used my feet and my aura to interpret what was about to happen without opening my eyes. And my ears were just a confirmation for the sound when I heard the shit happen. When my daughter mom was coming in from brushing her teeth and shit, my eyes closed. I didn't move a muscle. I can see all of her coming through the thing. Everything is bright, everything is vivid, all of that. Like I got my eyes open. I had to blink. I was blinking like my eyes was open, but they still closed. And everything became brighter, like I was waking up type junk. You know what I mean? You know, how you first wake up and you just blink your eyes to like make your eyes unfoggy. I was doing
Yeah.
that with my eyes closed, and it was making it unfoggy. So the behind my eye visuals was like hella vivid. In the room dark. There's nothing on. There's no TV on. None of that shit. None
That's
of
good,
that.
dude. I think
Yeah, this
it's
shit get deep.
I think it's more empowering and less ignorant to think of it the way you were saying. Like instead of saying, and I practice it myself only recently though. Like instead of asking, some entity to be like, hey, please improve my health. I more so look at it like I'm talking to my higher self. And I say, I more so ask, please open my awareness, or I believe my awareness is opening to show me how I'm poisoning myself or how I'm being poisoned and how I can stop poisoning myself.
Oh
Or
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like it's more of a position of ownership. It's more of a position of authority to 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 look at it that way as opposed to just some grand entity giving you something. It's like, no, I can explain
Maturity,
myself,
maturity.
open my awareness to be able to help me make the change for myself.
Yeah, that's why I be like, oh, I talk to my arm, not talk to it, but you know what I mean. It's like a mind communication shit. Like you
Yeah.
know how niggas communicate. Yeah, it's like that. It's like, oh, my body is feeling this way. Instead of sometimes I go into the feeling because like, all right, fuck, it felt like we gotta play this out real quick. I ain't gonna lie. Like my leg was hurting the other day. I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on? I couldn't sleep, none of that shit. And that character was like, he really could. Well, I think he's doing a good ass job because that nigga really could not sleep, bro. But point being. I'm like, yo, when I when I when I listen to myself type shit, not even like talking wise, but just like what I
Yeah,
even
I know what
think
you
is
mean.
going on. Oh, my arm feel kind of unbalanced, or my leg feel unbalanced. Oh, what's going on? And I think of the systems that I learned or referenced off of, and I take like an amalgamation of them, and I take my experience with them shits and with myself type shit, and I try to be very fucking honest, like very, honestly, very fucking honest, because sometimes we can be like, well, what is honest? Whatever you can think to the point to where you're being like, you know what I mean? You be like, yo, I am being healthy. Yeah, how healthy was you or something? Yeah, I know I had some I wasn't supposed to eat that I would call unhealthy. So I'm gonna just, oh yeah, nah, nah, nah. It's like, nah, I probably had some that I wasn't supposed to have, but you know what I mean? Like, okay, it's like just being upfront and honest with yourself because yourself will appreciate that. And the more I kind of feel like you be honest with yourself type junk or whatever that honest is, because we still making this character up as we go. We can make it
Right,
anything.
right.
So nothing is ever like dishonest. So whatever character we trying to portray, and it's like that part, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, this shit helps a fucking lot. Cause this nigga,
Yeah.
bro, the nigga helps, the nigga talks to you, not like one person, but whatever entity we make up, entities, like with organelle cells, whatever type junk, they communicate with you, bro. They talk to you, they send you signals and junk, bro. And some people just read it like, I call it like surface level, like not surface level, like oh it's a beginner. No, but it's like oh I stubbed my toe, so I'm looking at toe hurting. But it's like no, your toe got the same skin as over here, or it's probably a respiratory or something like that. Maybe you should look at your lungs, or maybe you should look at your respiratory. Maybe you should, you know what I mean, stuff like that. Or oh, yo, is we got moss or my feet talking to me right now? Okay, man, what are you talking about right now? Instead of being like, man, no, this can't be happening. I try to welcome in you know what I mean? Instead of just shutting myself down. Sometimes I shut myself down. I'm like, man, I don't know what I'm talking about, or something like that. Like being honestly. But it's like, what the hell am I talking about? Or what the hell is he trying to talk about? You know what I mean? I
No, that's
listen
what you was
and I
talking
try to
about, being
make
that
up
observer.
shit. Yeah, and I try to make up shit based off what I think this nigga talking about. You know what I mean? Whoever Khan is, whoever the body is, whatever this shit is, it's like, what the hell do I think this shit is talking about? And then I try to help it. And usually, like, it'll tell me. Sometimes I look for other people researchers. I'm like, I'm not the only one who did this. I don't have to reinvent the wheel with the tools I got. Knowing other people done did this shit. That's one of the kind of perks of the internet. I can kind of just surf the web, even though you can do that shit in your mind. You know what I mean? But oh, I could just pull this shit up on YouTube, watch 50 motherfuckers take this, and then oh yeah, see what happens, see what happens, see what happens. Oh, okay, but even if I don't agree with it, I might still do it. That's the funny part about it. Or even if I do, you know what I mean? That's the funny part. But we wanted to go through all this little plays to kind of make this happen. Point I'm saying, end of the story, no funny. This shit is crazy. Like this shit is fire. Not crazy, but this shit is fire. I don't know if it's when that niggas want to call it genetics. I don't even want to simplify it like that because that seemed like ass as fuck to even call it genetics. I'm sorry. It seemed like through the way I'm hyped right now, bro. It seemed like calling it genetic. I like Sunset. Like calling it this shit is like doing it a disservice, bro. How fire I think it is and how amazing this shit is doing. Not even like, oh, I'm so in love with the body, but it's like this. My curiosity level always get peaked. You know how you be like, man, this shit can't. No, this shit always pew 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 pew. Cause it's like, what else can you fucking do? Nigga, even last part. I know I've been rambling, but last part. When I was outside watching the gnats, I was watching the pollen. You ever watch Dragon Ball Z? He tried to make a spirit bomb and he calling all the energy from everywhere and stuff.
Energy
That's
from the
what I
squirrels, trees, and
yo,
shit.
yeah, that's what word in my mom's, bro. I was like, yo, what if that was pollen? I know there's certain aspects where it's like, but what about the water? And it's like, yeah, I thought about that too. You know what I mean? But I was like, maybe this is the vapor of the land. Maybe the like it's yo. If you ever sit outside and watch pollen on a little breezy day, bro, it looks like a bunch of like. It looks exactly like that. It looks exactly like what they're like showing. The water vapor for the water. I'm gonna say, don't get me wrong. It could be water vapor or essences. I know like what they're trying to portray. But if you just ever sit outside on a day where it's just pollen, just that white pollen, not the yellow, I don't know, but that white pollen, bro, where it's just really light and it's floating. Bro, it looks exactly like that. It looks exactly like that. Energy just coming from the Western name. Somebody used to say pollen was a symbol of I forgot. Like souls coming to the earth or something like that, pollinating the earth or incarnating or something like that, especially in the spring. Something around that nature. I forgot what type of aspect they was coming at it from. I know it's like that new spring pollination incarnation kind of aspect. I know that, but the generality of it, I forgot.
I should do be relaxed though, to just sit back and listen.
Man, who you telling,
That
bro?
could be hella relaxing. You don't even be
I'm
wanting to say
telling you.
nothing. Like just shut up, and just let it flow.
That's what I've been on. Cause it's like all of this shit takes so much thinking power. I be so deep in my head sometimes that it's just I ain't gonna say it's the only way, but it's a real effective way of getting out of my head is listening to other people's thought processes. And then it's a trip to see how similar it be on some very abstract shit.
Yeah, that shit's trippy as shit.
It's like just getting some more pieces to the puzzle. That's why I'm trying to figure out how some of this shit be working some not like, oh yeah, it's not a necessity, but it's like, let's see if I can even see how this works from whatever reference I can get. The hypothalamus controls this, the hippocampus controls this, or supposedly. But let's see, like, you know what I mean? One of these shits is the water horse, nigga. And
It'd
bro,
be
I
weird because
reiterate,
once you
right,
even
right.
figure it out, it feel like you already knew.
Yeah, that's the thing. You just looking for this outside validation because
Yeah.
you don't know if you okay, it's like being at school, bro, and you do some shit. The teacher like, yeah, go ahead, go and do your shit, right? And everybody go do their shit. But like, this is your first time being at school, really, and you're like, I don't know if this is right. I need to go ask. Hey, is this right? Is it? But you know you was doing it, but for some reason you're like, man, what if this wasn't right? And then that whole part takes over, but I believe it's for a good reason. And the only reason why I say this is because it's like you're taking on the other aspect. If it's just like everything is cool, cool, then where would shit go? But if you be like, "Whoa, shit is not cool," you do all these shits to react. All of these things is causing other things to happen. Like you're manifesting and creating other realities, other harmonious symphonies, other intertanglements with every interaction that a nigga do. Imagine if he just like sit there and be like, "Nah." I ain't saying that's not even that's an aspect in itself. Don't get me wrong. That's an aspect in itself right there. But I'm like every little aspect, even the belief of having a belief, it's still a belief. Everything is a belief. Everything. To believe that this label is even equal to the label that they connotated with or portrayed this shit with. It's like everything is a belief. But all the aspects and shit, bro, of this shit, I'm not even gonna hold you all of the fucking aspects. It's like trying to think of another way to put. No, I already put that shit in like fucking three ways. You know what? Nah, nah. Yeah. So I'm thinking like even we doing it right now, bro. We just doing the character. It's like
Creating, that's
yo,
what we
who?
do, man. I said we the creators. What we do is we create.
What kind gonna take that best aspect to create this thing to create the best picture? We don't want the basketball con talking right now. Let's get the con that he always deep in his mind and shit with this shit. Who feel like he can bring this out the most? Not like none of them can, but he felt like he can put the bigger puzzle pieces in so the rest of them niggas can fill it in. So the analogy niggas might come in or analogy department, HR might approve of the analogy. You know, like, all of this different shit. All of this shit.
That's
But
why.
I think it's for like the betterment though.
That's why. What's the name? Be always talking about Ram Dawson shit. Who's that ego be always talking about? Yeah, Ram Dawson, ain't it?
I about to say Carl Young.
Yeah, Carl Young. Carl Young.
I try to stay away from all of them. I ain't gonna lie. I got nothing against niggas. Nobody. I ain't gonna lie. We all pick our whoever at the end of the day. But I'm like, okay, let me see. Let me see if I come across the same shit. I'm gonna end up listening to these niggas, but I want to see what this shit has showed me before I listen to these niggas. I already listened to y'all, so it's like, you know what I mean? Let's see what this shit has shown me without some more fucking influence, man.
I only when it come up,
Because
I go and check it out at times. But I remember it was a time all I used to do was listen to, you know, things that I thought was just gonna open my mind. And it was like I just got on that wagon wheel. It's like I fell in that rabbit hole, and it was like, damn, bro, you start missing shit. You start forgetting how to have fun and how to just chill and
yeah, yeah, it's funny because I became
forget about
uptight as a
life.
bitch and I became mad spiritual. Oh no, I ain't doing that because I don't feel it. That's low vibrational. That's
Yeah,
all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, nobody's better. And I see what you be saying with the spiritual. What? No, I ain't gonna say that. But some of the spiritual community or some practitioners who claim that community, who kind of put themselves above others, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And it's like, wait, what? I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to. What? You know, we the same. You know, we the same thing, right? Like, there is no. Well, what? Like once, like, cause somebody was like, "Hey, bro, I'll put you into the spiritual community because you know they be talking about this and the regular people." And I'm like, wait, hold on, now, hold on.
just
I'm
a
like, damn it,
shell.
true. Look at you,
It's just
fucking
a
true.
shell. You just begin to cover yourself with all these things.
Yeah, you decorate. I remember you said that you decorate in the damn
Decorate
alleyway.
yourself
Was that
real
you?
good.
Or also decorate the alleyway. You put the shit
Yeah,
next to the dumpster.
you putting up lights. You turn making them flicker. You know it got to be them blue ones, them red ones,
Oh, shit.
green ones. I want the Christmas look. And then it's
Yo, that was
like, damn.
yo.
It's like, damn, I wasted my time fixing this motherfucker up, and I didn't even get a chance to enjoy none of the shit, none of the add-ons.
Hey, you know what get me too? I be thinking like, what if I was supposed to think this? You know what I mean? Like, if these niggas wasn't here, what would I be doing? What would I be doing? You know what I mean? If that makes sense, what would I be doing? Am I only experiencing the oneness? Because it's like, you know, not that part, not that part. But I'm like the religion part of it, not even to get all small or some shit. But it's just like, eh, niggas put something there. It's human nature to go against something you may not like agree with or understand or know or something. You know, it's human nature. So a lot of this stuff, it'd be like, yo, what if I'm in the rabbit hole of even just trying to go against something? I don't know what the fuck it is, but what if I'm in a rabbit hole? Like this whole being, this whole concept of being and shit. I'm just questioning the whole shit. It's like, yo, what's the niggas that run across the data? They run across analysts. It's like, I think that's what we being
Yeah,
right now,
we
bro.
and
I think
everything though,
I
because
think
it's
we're
like,
being
okay,
analysts of shit.
everything is life, and we go about life just naming it, and putting different feelings on it. That will make me feel this way. Oh, that's what that is. That is a tree. And it's like we know it's a tree, but then we don't think the tree do anything really. It's like
Niggas is like
we just go
computer
on
codes and
labeling
shit, bro.
reality. It's kind of
My bad, go
trippy
ahead.
though, because it categorizes us as humans, even though each human is the same human. It categorizes us like it put us in these different categories as being one higher or above the other, when everybody has the same process. Even though we putting different clothes on the process, on the thing called life, we clothing it different, but it's still life. And it's like, well, no, that's Balenciaga. You let it be. Look, Balenciaga life, you the shit. If you live the trailer park life, you ain't shit. And it's
Bro,
like,
this shit trippy, bro. This
it
is
is. It's hella trippy, man. It's hella trippy. And we gonna
hold on, before
continue.
I check out.
Once we leave, 1,000 years from now, they gonna probably be doing the same thing if everybody ain't figured it out 1,000 years from now. And here it is. What
Before I
we in like thousands of 10,000, 100,000. We don't know.
You
and,
damn mosquito on my life.
and you only have certain ones that, and then it's like, damn, did they figure it out? Because what does it matter if you figure it out if you don't?
He
Everybody
does, yo,
is
that part, yo, what are we trying to, yo, ah, shit. Oh, yeah. Cause I'm like, yo, what do we, you know what I mean? It's like, what is there to figure out, right? And then it's like, what are we trying to do with that shit? Like, once we figure it out, then what?
then
Are
what?
we trying to
Then
use
what?
that to
Then
get
what
to
we gonna
another thing to figure out, bro?
you gonna
Like,
stop
or
living it?
like, what do we, you know what I mean? Like, what is it like?
It's like as soon as you figure it out, what you gonna do? You gonna stop living it?
Bro,
No,
I'm tell
no.
it.
You
It
want
feel
to
like
figure
we
it
some
out. So
validators, bro. I'm telling you. I feel like there's a code running, and we go across the code like some type of spyware to see if there's not even to see if there's malware. Like I don't want to put that connotation. I know malware is like oh virus or you know what I mean. Nah, but it's like whatever we think is not supposed to be there.
yeah,
We'll be like oh okay.
exactly.
We created our own program, so we run across the program like oh I don't think that should be there. We're gonna make an
Yeah,
alert. We're gonna do all these things. Like the computer be like, error nigga
you
404.
try to.
Like we the validators or the analysts of the
It's like you
code
try
that
to
we just
figure it
fucking
out so you can cut out all the bad stuff that you consider to be bad.
yeah, it's like we trying to tell a nigga like, yo, this is bad. We trying to tell all the fucking analysts or all the other validators like this is bad so we can get a bigger validation on this. What the fuck?
Hell
Nigga,
yeah!
that's
Be like, first, don't.
bro.
Hey
What the
man,
fuck?
PlayStation better than Xbox.
Yeah,
And it's
what the
like,
fuck is going on? We analysts in this bit. We just
you,
spyware bots running through the code shit, saying what we like and don't like and what we shouldn't do. Oh, we're not gonna do nothing right now. Well, nigga just power the computer off. That's why you ain't doing nothing, nigga.
like,
The
just
nigga just power the computer off.
that shit is weird though. It's shit, but it makes sense. It makes sense and it don't make sense at the same time. I don't know, but to me, like now, it like makes sense because it's almost like water flowing. You feel me? And like it, like a stream can fill up to where it'll overflow, and it'll just start running everywhere. It's going to when it hits something, it go around it. It still kind of consume it, but it just keeps running. And it's like life is running every which way. It's like it's overflowing right now. It's going every which way. It's growing in a tree. It's turning into a rock. It's turning into water. It's turning into humans. It's turning into animals. It's becoming everything, and it's just going. And it's going to keep doing that. And everything is going to have its own experience as it go. Like every animal. Like we'll say birds not smart. We'll say tigers is not smart. Everything, all these animals is smart and intelligent, got empowered by the same energy that powers us.
That's what I okay for last thing before I go. That's what I was talking. Each little expression that we do. That's why I was like, I think all it, not even like none of it's not supposed to be here, but that makes me think more that it's all supposed to be here. Because every little aspect we create is just like every little animal we discover. Oh, this is a new expression of the thing, or the little thing we create. This is a new expression of the thing. Me calling a tiger is not smart it's gonna be correct. And you're like, well, what are you talking about? We don't understand the tiger. That's an aspect that needs to be in there. Since in the infinite of possibilities and every possibility is gonna be there, I'm only expressing what's already there. And for somebody else to express what's you know what I mean? It keeps on going. Let's express as many aspects or you know what I mean, type of jump. Let's run a code and then validate that code. Oh my God,
Validated.
we're the coders. We're the coders who validate. Yo, what the fuck? We write the code out and then run across it and then give it to the other coder. I don't know, bro. It's some shit around there, bro. I'm gonna go to sleep on it, but it's some
It's
shit
like
around
weird
there,
because
bro.
animals do the same thing. They know, when they see a tiger, certain animals know, man, it's time to go. Shit, it's time to get out of here. They be tripping.
Nigga, lift their head up.
Like,
What?
but yeah, I gotta head out though, man. I gotta head out. It's late. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm about to. You niggas have a blessed night. YouTube, you have a blessed night. We is lit and we is out of here.
Yeah,
Do
we
you have a blessed night? Tune, Sun Tzu,
Sun Tzu.
Allen,
Yeah,
well,
continue
True,
that expression.
Nabe.
I gotta change this. But all right, man. Peace out. Peace out, YouTube. You feel me? Yeah. about to tear up out of here. But dang man, I'm gonna start getting into some more esoteric things because I think it's a wild way that I even think now the way from taking psychedelics so much you get this certain perception, and I think my perception is so wild I got to start expressing it a little bit more because I think I'm more trying to go back to being in the world because you start traveling so much and you see so much that's what it makes you want to do. You be happy to be here joking with everybody, just doing whatever. You just kind of be happy to be here. And I'm gonna go over some of the things that I learned along the way. You feel me? And it's weird. It's weird because some of the books or some of the things people been sending me, it 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 shows what I seen, and it's like one thing. Watch, it's coming soon. I might start it tomorrow if I can get it right. I might start it tomorrow, but we gonna do that soon. But other than that, man, I'm about to be out of here.